Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you made it. You made it to another EVE Online story. Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. How are we feeling today, chat? You're here for the juice? Well, we've got the juice. I can tell you that much. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you. Good morning. How are we doing today, chat? How did y'all get some hydration in after last night's stream? Did you have a good time last night, chat? My teleprompter is making me look white. So just ran out of juice? Gotcha. Well, time for some more. You know, why is the rum gone? It's my fault. I'm the reason that the tequila is gone anyway. We had a great time last night on a night stream. Great time. Great time. So it's all right, Rakin. That is, it's there on the VOD for you. Okay, so what are those glasses? Well, they're glasses. So, you know, I prefer wine and holy water than juice. Water is great. It's just fantastic. It really is. So, Tom DeBear, good to see you. Carbon Tech, welcome in. Rakin, good to see you. Raphael, Mantastic, JM Lusa, Tommy TQ, Alia, Inverse Flux, Lions Blade. What's up, Arbito? How we doing today? I'm trying to see. This person has a purple name, so I have to highlight it. Nosy, good to see you. Carbony Tech, Udel, Mr. Decky. Frostzone, how we doing? Johnny 5, Manchild. Welcome in, everybody. Xastus the Reaper. Dolphix. Brian Silva. Welcome. Hobbypin07 to you. Good morning. Good morning, chat. Good morning, I tell you. That's right, Carbon Tech, yes. We have to do it. So, you know. My something is flickering. Something is flickering. I see nothing. You can see that in the background, we're actually in JITA 4.4. You can see that we have this is like, oh, you mean this. This is an advertisement in JITA 4.4. I cannot control what the companies put outside of their businesses, if that's what you mean. So we're in JITA 4.4. So, if the stream is flickering, that's got to be on you, bro. I got no problems here. So, try Twitch if YouTube is failing you. Made a huge noob mistake and lost my Gila to T4 Abyssal last night. Ghost show can still happen to the best. That's right. That's right. It is. You are
never safe in EVE.
And you don't have to fly the blinged out biggest thing in the biggest tier. Actually, a lot of the feedback I've been getting with our Abyssals is we'll make something for a T4 or a T3. And people are very content getting less IS per hour in T3 in the one below. So when we do like a T1, people are loving T0s. When we do, because you can do T1s, it's there, but you also have the option to make a little bit less IS per hour by just getting a slightly weaker ship, you know? So, Dude, I saw that Tom DeBear. No cargo expanders in JITA. That is bananas. Absolutely bananas. Rick, it's good to see you. I missed last night, family vacation. They came home. That's good. Glad family's back. It's good that everybody's coming home. We got another big snowstorm hitting the East Coast this weekend. It is, well, we're prepared. we're preparing for it. I'm hoping the power doesn't go out so I can keep on doing stuff. Knock on wood in Jesus' name. So we got a big show today. Some quick announcements for y'all. The giveaways from the subathon, I'm still working through them. I've been doing about 20 a day-ish, depending on the day, you know. So I'm still working through them. If you're waiting on your subathon winnings, yes, we are still getting through those. Last time it took us about a month to fulfill. We're actually ahead of schedule because we're 3 weeks in. Remember, it was 200 plus contracts and I'm doing them by hand. I had to spool up. I have to do them by hand. There's no other way to do it. I had to spool up another character and get contracts 5 on it to keep this going, to speed things up. So if you're still waiting on your stuff, thanks for your patience. You'll get it. Don't worry. It's on a list. You know, I'm getting an assistant to be able to help me with this so we can do it faster. That's part of it. So, you know, we got to keep it going. I've been blitzing level 4s into Stormbringer. Really cool. Really cool. Definitely going to be able to poke things. It's so dumb. That's a good idea. I should try that out. I've actually never thought of that. I've done it in Abyss, but man, the level 4s might actually be it. So, chat, thanks for that. We do have a lot of things coming up. Back already, baby. I had some water and some hydration, and I've got black coffee this morning instead of tequila. Last night we were doing a night stream and we had a little bit of a sippy poo while we were having some good stuff, tequila and orange juice, because you need vitamin C, Chad. This is just normal water. Recovery is just sleep and water, bro. You know, I also don't drink that much. I maybe had 3 shots the whole night. So it was supposed to be Danger D. That's right. Bomb or Abyss today? Yep. Raphael, today we have the Stratios. We took it out earlier today. Today, we're going to be trying some interesting off-meta Abyss. What's up, Foxstar? It's good to see you. What tequila was it? I have a good Reposado. I got a couple of them. I got Espolon, and I don't remember the nice one we had last night. I ended the night with a little bit of Mezcal as well, because why the heck not? We're going to not look at the Manticore, which was the one that y'all were talking about the most. The Nemesis is what it is. Yeah. We're going to take the Hound into the Abyss today. We're going to take the Hound into the Abyss. And I'm really considering taking bombs into the Abyss. Because I think it could. But I've never actually used bombs. I turned up yesterday. I really tried, Brian. I really, really tried. So, can you use a bomb in the Abyss? I think so, right? Like, what would stop you? You know, it's just a skill shot. It's just another. It's the only skill shot in all of Eve. So the Hound is a very, very interesting ship. It's got that it's got the Minmatar Rust, whatever it is. In Rust we trust, that's right. I bought a bottle of 400 Conejos Mezcal. Nice. Wow, that's pretty great. So we're going to do all 4. We're going to start with this. So delete the battleship rooms. That's what I was thinking. Right, like at the start, you're like,
stealth bombers in the Abyss? It's not PvP. And then you're like,
wait, I can use bombs. Okay, target painter and torp sounds fun. Yeah, the problem's going to be surviving stuff. This is not going to do T3s. It's not going to do T4s because we're not going to be able to fit anything. So, and this will be fun. Let's check Abyss Tracker and let's see if anybody's done. You know, is somebody using hounds in this? I gotta know if somebody is if someone's using hounds in the Abyss. Let's see if someone's got it. Wow. Chat here. The audacity is right. Okay, guys, he's doing electricals with no DPS. Fantastic. Let's do this one because it says T1 electricals, and I'm just gonna. I don't know what is gonna happen. I'm not even looking. I just kind of want to. Let's just see. Let's see what we got. Okay. It's about what we expected. Let's look at this really, really quick and kind of do a once over on its. Let's do a refresher on what makes this. So we've got bomb damage, torpedo damage, flight time, and velocity. So this means it's going to be able to hit stuff faster and further out. Okay, so with this guy's Navy rockets, torpedoes, we go to 80k, which is kind of nuts. Like, we're going to use one of these definitely to pop loot caches. We don't need a cloak. We just don't need it. I really think we're going to try to get bombs into this. And I actually don't hate what I'm seeing here. I hate the micro warp drive. I don't think we need the flare catalyst because we're going... What is the flare catalyst? Target's velocity in avoiding radius of missile. Oh, so this makes it easier to hit stuff. Explosion velocity bonus. That might be actually necessary. This is a lot of DPS because you're seeing torpedoes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I believe, did I get Tech 2 bombs? We actually have 5 days on bomb deployment 5. So let me actually move this up here really, really quick. And I want to apply skill points, and I'm going to use 400,000. Do you guys know that you can right-click a skill if you have unallocated skill points? Thanks to Owls for showing me this from our Frame Perfect Indie Corp. You can right-click skill and press apply skill points, and if you have a balance here, you can apply it from there. So we just got Tech 2 bombs. We just got them. I haven't really ever used bombs, and that was bombs 5. Required for bomb launcher 2. Okay, Tech 2 bombs. We can now... This is a little bit better, slightly better. Can we fit this? Okay. This fits. This fits. And since we're doing... I've actually never used bombs, so I assume electron bombs are EM. Looks like they are EM, so I assume we're going to be hitting with electron bombs. How many can I put in here? I can fit only 1 bomb. They're so big. I've never used these. So I've actually never used bombs. What the heck are bombs? Bomb launchers can only be equipped to stealth bombers. And bombs, if I remember correctly, they're like banned in Empire space, true. They just go in a direction and then they blow up. You need perfect aim. Interesting. Will bombs torps have a hard time hitting the smaller ships, though? Yes. Yes. That's why we're going to do the other stuff. You're going to load some into the launcher first. FBI agent opens the stream. Pause. Ayo, you know. Incredible. So look, chat, we have 4 bombs in there, and then we've got only 1 bomb left in cargo. What I'm going to say is we don't have any bomb in cargo because it actually holds 4 bombs itself. Does that make sense? So we're going to load them in, and then we're not going to hold any because it holds 4. So we just load 4 in, and then you can't carry any with you. Could you bomb caches? No, because they're only 30 km away. So I think this is to kill battleships. That's kind of my goal with this, is we're going to bring a bomb, and we're going to try to use skill shots, prepping for our Eve Frontier time, where you can actually, there's a lot of skill shots in Eve Frontier. Spud RN coming in.
Tier 1, out of your mind for 3 months. Yeah.
Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Let's get an afterburner on this before we do anything else. No bonuses to afterburner or anything like that. No. Let's go for a compact one. I was not surprised at that. We kind of knew that was what was going to happen when we fit a Tech 2 bomb launcher. Here's the thing. Maybe we don't even need Tech 2 bombs. Maybe we can just use Tech 1 bomb. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat? Timeout. You're in timeout, homo. That's it. You're in timeout now. You've timed yourself out. That's that. Let's see if we can fit a Tech 1 bomb launcher. Bomb launcher. Is that what it's called? I actually don't know. I've never used bombs. This is going to be a fun little experiment. Let's take this off. See, it's right here. Bomb launcher. Tech 1 bomb launcher is, yes, it is easier to fit. So a Tech 1 bomb launcher, we're over on the power grid. That's nothing an implant can't solve. So let's leave that as is, not worry about it. Tech 1 bomb launcher. We're going to use electron bombs. Let's look at the differences here. Focused void bomb radiates an omnidirectional pulse, neutralizes portion of energy in the surrounding vessels. Oh, this kills capacitor. Yeah, we don't want to do with that. Actually, it kills capacitor, which is kind of nuts. Lock breaker bomb. I don't know what any of these do, chat. This is a jamming bomb. Whoa. I didn't know those were a thing. Do you guys know there's a bomb that unlocks targets? Do you guys know that? That's nuts. Ireton, welcome in. Welcome in, members of Ireton's community. Good to see ya. How you doing? We're going to take, today, welcome in, Ireton's community. It's good to see you. We are going to take a hound into the abyss. And we're trying to see if we can make bombs work. I think we can. Oh, look. Tech 1 bomb launcher only fits 2 bombs. The Tech 2 bomb launcher fits 4. That's actually kind of large. And we might want to figure that out. So let's see if we can do... Let's kind of think about this. We got a compact afterburner. We just compacted our... I want to try to fit the Tech 2 bomb launcher. I want to try to do it. Oh, we don't need Tech 2 of these as well. Let's just get this Tech 1, and let's get this Tech 1, just to save on some cost. So good to see you. I think you want Void. But we're going to go into electrical. Void bomb. Electrical one does EM damage. Void bomb neutralizes the energy in the surrounding vessels. Void bomb is gonna kill capacitor. I don't think that's what we want. See, look, it kills cap. We do not want a void bomb. We want an electron bomb, because an electron bomb does a crap ton of EM damage. That's what we want. So we definitely want this. We definitely want this one. Hound bonus, explosive bomb. Ooh, the hound bonus gets bonus to explosive bombs. Ooh, and explosive torpedoes. Yo. So we kind of hate that because we want to take this into... I mean, we kind of want to take this into electricals, but you know, I don't think it matters because we do so much damage anyway. Thank you for calling that out. It's the shrapnel bomb, explosives. Boom. Okay. So we've got Tech 1 bomb launcher. Let's throw off... give me Tech 2 bomb launcher. Use with Tech 2 bomb launcher, shrapnel bomb. How does this fit? Oh, because we put the... Tech 2 bomb launcher fits with compact, baby. Okay. You can say do Gamma Abyss. Not in a stealth bomber. Bad idea. So, you know, Manticore is better because it has more mid slots. You're probably right, but we're not trying to go for what's better. We're trying to see if we can make this work. We'll get to the Manticore. It's almost guaranteed going to be better, especially with the bonuses. So this gets bonus to explosive damage. So since we do so much damage, we're going to ignore the EM resist thing in electricals because we do 500 DPS right here. We're about to find out, baby. Okay, so this looks pretty good. I think this looks pretty good. We don't need the extra DPS. So we're going to use missile guidance for sure. Not to hit farther, but to be able to have better hit rating. And I actually really like this as a rig because this will help the torpedoes to hit the smaller targets, the explosion velocity bonus. We don't have a web. These are Tech 2'd, compact. I don't think we really need this battery. We might actually need the battery now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we do need the EM. We do need this for those angel rooms for sure. For sure. Fit a T2 missile rig. How much more does it give me? This gives me, it's only another million ISK. Yeah, it's it's very cheap. It's very cheap. Okay, so comparatively. Let's actually compare them. Let's see, variations, ready? Compare. Check this out. Compare. Okay, so the T1 missile rig is 200,000. This is only 2 million ISK. That's fine. We get another 5%. That's not nothing. I accept. We don't need the target painter, guys. We need to be able to survive. Because if we take this out, we can't leave our shield heals on. We're going to need to be cap stable in the abyss and do things. Now, just for the sake of argument, maybe, because we're going to go into T1s. We're not trying to go into anything other higher than T1s. You know? So, not bad for cost. Yeah, 50 million. We're going to try to go for T1s. Let's get the right missiles. Caldari Navy torpedo. Explosives. Can we get, let's get 1,500 of these just to be sure that we're good to go. Okay, and we can use Tech 2 torpedoes. Let's see how high we can get this. We're going to do explosives. Is that Nova? I always forget which one's which. Nova is explosive. Yeah, Nova goes up to 700 DPS. Ooh, yeah, chat, 700 DPS, baby. And what we'll do is we'll have my normal... Is there T2 bombs? See, I've never used bombs. Are there T2 bombs? Take 2 bombs in the bay? No, I'm sorry. You said take 2 bombs. I don't plan on using more than 1 or 2 bombs around because look at how expensive the bombs are. The bombs are 1.3 million ISK a piece. So if there's a battleship room, you don't want to use bombs every single time. You want to really save it for like a battleship room because every bomb you use, think of a bomb like a consumable, like you would take like a Pyrolancia or a hard shell. You don't want to use them all the time because it runs into your ISK per hour. So you want to use it to speed things up. Faction wouldn't be better for application against the frigates for sure. So it's a hound, never played. Yeah, it's only for PvP. Yeah, we're going to try it in the abyss. We're going to try it out. So what you're going to do with this is you're going to obviously try, you're going to, like always, you're going to use the faction ammo on frigates and destroyers because these are torpedoes, might even be cruisers. But against the battle cruisers and battleships, we're going to swap the Tech 2 ammo and we're going to go to 700 DPS. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. All right. Bombs for big frigate rooms to clear it. for big frigate rooms to clear it. That's interesting. What's the explosion radius of a bomb? This is going to be a learning experience for all of us, chat, because I've never actually used bombs. What's the explosion radius of this? Banned in Empire space. Signature radius 12 meters. That's it? That's it? Oh, it blows up everything within 30 km. That's what you're telling me. Shrapnel bombs. Okay. Let's check this out. Explosion radius 400 meters. Depends on the bomb. That seems pretty tight. Ugh. Interesting. Air effect radius 15 kilometers. Okay, so within 15 kilometers, it just blows things up. It starts at a point and goes out in a circle, right? So it goes like out in a circle. And it's not necessarily instantaneous. Got it. Okay. On T1, you might have a lot of drone swarms. They would be the most problematic, I think. Yeah. We're going to practice in T0s. I mean, guys, this is going to be real funny in T0s. We could take out the bombs and we could make this another what looks like maybe 10 million ISK less and try to blitz T0s with this, with like even you could use a Tech 1 thing. Let's actually do that. Let's save this as a T1 test. T1 elect test. And this is not capitalized. That's going to bother me. We'll get the rest of the consumables and all that stuff in just a moment, chat. Let's tech down this. And remove the bombs. We're down to 40 million ISK. And we can, since we know we're going to be able to kill stuff, we can even make this the Clarity Ward. We can make this one mono propellant since we're not using the bombs. And let's take a look at this. You could probably even T1 the torpedo launchers because they're 4 million ISK apiece. So yeah, why don't we actually try that? What's if we're gonna blitz T0s, which is entirely possible. Is it the I think it's the Malakuth is the best one. Let's look at the compares here. No, let's compare everything. Why isn't it comparing everything? Okay, great, thank you. What the heck? So let's get rid of all of these. We don't want to do polarized. That's a mistake. Let's shift, click, and remove. You can remove all of them if you shift left click. Very good. So let's see which one's the Arbalest. I thought the Arbalest ones were the ones. Yeah, the Arbalest were the best ones of the Tech ones, correct. So let's do this. We're going to move these out for heat damage. And we can put in just Navy torpedoes. It doesn't work with Tech 2 torpedoes. But look, we're down to 25 million ISK. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And with the Cap battery, we don't have any problems with Cap now. We could probably... I don't know if we should even remove this because there's no newts. But we just want to be able to leave this on at all times. We want to be cap stable with this completely. So I think this looks really good for a T0 blitz. So let's do T0 electrical blitz. Can we do gammas with this? And really push the explosive. I don't think it matters because we're doing 500 DPS in a T0. You need like 100, you know? So, you know what I'm saying? We don't really need, if not bombs, fit guns. Oh my God, it has turret hard points. Yo, what the heck? All right. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. What are we doing? Autocannons. Show me some autocannons. Let's get some 150 millimeter lights. They fit. It's incredible. Incredible. No, not autocannons. You want artillery because we're going to be speeding things out. You guys are right. Yeah. So let's not do Tech 2s. Let's do the prototype siege cannon. I'm 99% sure that that's the right one. Ah, you can't fit the power grid. Got it. Let's go a little bit down. Let's use some gallium. We don't want to sacrifice the rest of this fit for something that is very secondary. So let's put, let's just keep going down the list and see what fits here. So, okay, not. Let's use just the basic one. Does the light artilleries, just the very basic Tech 1s work? Okay, the very basic ones work. Alexis, thanks for the
100 biddies. Yeah, good to see
you. Artie, baby, that's right. Choose lowest power grid from the compare. I mean, that's just the smart way to do it. But, you know, you guys are smarter than me. That's why we're doing this. So, okay. Let's do power grid. There's CPU. Power grid doesn't change, so it's only CPU. This one's 12. This one's 10. This one's 11 on the gallium. I think this one that is 10 should work. Just barely. What about the next one up? Prototype and then Scout is technically the best one with 10. I don't know how we didn't see these before. What the heck? I don't understand that at all. Oh, because these are all the light ones. There's like two types. There's the 125s. This is the 225s. We can use this. We can use this one. And used with Republic Fleet. Where's the... Is there one that does explosive damage primarily? Fusion does kinetic and explosive. Proton does kinetic and EM. We're looking at the damage types, y'all, to find if there's one of these that does predominantly explosive damage. Nuclear. Nuclear looking good. Let's put like 1,000 ammo in here. We don't want to get too much. And look at that. The guns do... See, the guns only do 16 DPS. Is it fusion? We did nuclear. Fusion. Fusion is way more explosive. Thank you for that. Way more explosive. Boop. So many different things to look at. Nuclear does some explosive, but fusion does way more on that. Let's put this to only 1,000. Okay. So we're not using a Tech 2 gun, so we can't use hail. Hail for T2. Right, exactly. Now, the artillery shoots out to 17. I was hoping for a little bit further, but that's totally fine. I was hoping that these could be our cache destroyers. In fact, these probably will be the cache destroyers. Because depleted uranium for best tracking. That could be it against the frigates. Yeah, we actually don't want... We're not going to do a lot of damage because the guns aren't big on the DPS. We want to be able to track stuff better. Let's do those instead to kill the frigates. And this does... it's 26 DPS. Really good idea. Really good idea. So, nuclear is the range ammo. I think we'll be able to... We're going to go into T0s with this. There's only one cache. So we're going to head right for it at the start. So, I always have some of my cargo. That's a good idea, too. Maybe we bring a little bit of both. Let's see. I think we're overthinking this because it's T0s. So let's just... why don't we start with this, and then we'll just see how that goes. So we've got... Here's our... We're going to do this as a T0 electrical blitz test. Okay, so this is a test of T0 electricals. I don't want consumables. We don't need an MTU. This is as cheap as we could make it with like some T2 stuff. Only 30 million ISK. Let's go see if we can do this. Let's go see if we can. I like the missile guidance enhancer in the lows because it'll help the torps to hit easier. Califaction catalyst. No penalties. No. So anything else we could do here to make this cheaper / more effective? No, I don't think so. That looks pretty great. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. So in T1s, you should get the missile application implants. I'm thinking the same thing you are, my friend. Yes. Sus. Also, a better tracking to try lighter artillery. Are there lighter artilleries? I mean, this has 120 tracking. That's pretty great. That's pretty great. Let's go do that. Sounds great. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's test this out. Okay. Looks interesting. They were smaller guns than 250. I think these are fine. This is a good in-between. I just kind of want to get out there and test it. At this, we're not going to go back and forth about like a difference of 13 DPS to 26 DPS. We're going into T0s. If it was like pushing content, like T3s or something, I would be there with you. But we're not. We're just doing T0s. So let's just... Good notes, but let's just keep trying. Let's get into a burner clone. Get this ready to go. We're going to get into this hound. Hound, chat. Hound! We were doing some ideation for the hound. You saw the Bifrost Abyss video came out today. You can watch that after stream, of course. I like the idea of the T1 hound. I think that's going to let you get the most ISK per hour. But for only 30 million ISK, you can go run T0s. And it should do okay because of the sheer amount of damage that it does. Never thought of using a hound in a PvE. Off meta Abyss, chat. That's why we're here. What should we buy? We can't have no skin, chat. We can't have no skin. Ah, how much is the police skin? Is it like 1 billion ISK? Oh, okay. Easy. Only 73 million ISK. Only 73 million ISK, chat. Let's make sure that we have it. This is the police. There's contraband in the abyss. An officer is on the case. So let's make sure we go get the stuff, chat. In the abyss. Oh, I like how there's like missile launchers on the side here. Look at that. Isn't that nasty? Isn't that nasty? And then we have, glad y'all likes that. And look, the guns are on the side here. Officer. Oh, we're going to go get him, chat. We're going to make sure we have him. +2 DPS is right. So, all right, let's get our stuff. Drop our goodies. Y'all are cracking me up. I love it. So, I'm pretty excited about this. Is that the Paw Patrol?
Mods ban that man. Get him out of
this. We're gonna have a great time today, chat. No MTUs. No MTUs not on frigates. We're gonna go into electricals. I could see darks also being really good for this. Actually, I don't want to do darks because the torpedoes will have really bad application on things that are moving fast. So let's get 3 electricals. And just because I'm gonna bring 3. Oh, you know what? We actually need. We need 9 of these. Yeah, we need 9 because you can't use. You know what I'm saying, chat? You have to have 3 of these. So, have to have 3 of these. Stop right there, Abyssal Scum. You violated the law. Yes. Sounds like an ICE agent. No. We don't really do that. So, I need to laugh my ass off. We don't do politics here, chat. Anchors, 30 minutes, and I'm in a panic. Thank you for that. Do it, Inverse. Do it. You can use rockets in dark. I bet you can. That's a great idea. But we don't get bonuses to rockets. You could use rockets. I think whenever you have a ship, you really want to try to push its bonuses and see if the bonuses work. Because if you're going to fly the Hound in the Abyss with rockets, you might as well just fly a hookbill. See what I'm saying? It's the better ship every single time. Let's see if we can push the maximum DPS that this Hound has in the good stuff. We're going to try to take this exact fit into T1s with nothing else, just to see how it feels. And T0s. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't want paste. We're not going to be overheating. We're trying to do T0s. We don't need, there's no drones. There's no MTU. We'll insure the ship because inevitably I'll make a stupid mistake. And let's get her done. Let's undock, chat. Let's see what it is. A breacher, great for rockets. Absolutely great for rockets. Right. If you're going to use a ship to do rockets in the abyss, use the breacher or use a ship with actual rocket bonuses because that's going to help you a ton. So it's insta warp off. Now, what I'm thinking is we start off with having 1 over here as our loot cache killer like we always do. And the guns are just kind of look at this thing. Look at this thing. There's contraband in the abyss. Clear the way. Everybody clear the way. Officer is on the case. We're going to make sure we go get it in the Hound. Here we go. This is a funky looking ship, dude. Funky looking ship. I never flew one of these before. I do love a good stealth bomber, chat. They're just a lot of fun. They're just a great time. Officer M friend. Yes. I am the friend. Glad y'all like it. So glad the lights actually work. Yeah. So stealth bomber abyss, is it worth it? Our thesis here with this ship is the supreme DPS of the torpedoes will let us cheese out certain rooms and go very fast. So because these things are made of paper, we're not going to be able to push content with them. I like the idea of getting like a Hound. Think of like Hound Hookbill Skybreaker, or think of like triple Manticore with your buddies. I've been very intrigued about multi-boxing stealth bombers since we started doing this. You know, this having even dual Hound. Like imagine 2 cheap Hounds, and you're doing 1,000 DPS. That's enough DPS to push into T4s and 5s. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do that because they're made of paper. The moment you get caught, you're just dead. But maybe we can push into T2s and 3s. And because we were talking about this last week. You know how in the games like Escape from Tarkov or Arc Raiders, they have the naked run, the scav run, where you bring nothing. And if you die, oh well, you don't lose that much. But if you win big. I think the stealth bombers are a good contender for that kind of thinking in the abyss. And I think we called it a Scavsuleer run, like a Capsuleer that's like a Scavsuleer run, you know, where you like bring in a cheaper ship, and if you die, if you get unlucky with the spawns, you just die. But if you die 5 times but win on the 6th, you pay back like double every single run. Something like that. We're kind of thinking about it. So, what's up? And NE2, good to see you. Imagine taking SB to T4 Abyss and clear big rooms with a bomb like a Stormbringer. I'm telling you. We're going to practice with bombs. We're going to have to think about it. So would love to see if the radius of bombs would just pop you because of the size of the Abyss pocket. That's not a bad point. 3-day-old Eve Enjoyer, first time stream watcher. Thanks so much for your content. Saves lives. Carnifex, welcome to New Eden. Everybody join me in wishing Carnifex and the other new bros and Eve a big 07. Join me. Welcome in new players of New Eden. Good to see ya. Consider this your warm welcome. 07 to you, Carnifex, and the other brand new people joining Eve. The new players are the lifeblood of this game. Eve is not dying. Don't listen to the bitter vets. It's fantastic. Hey, there you are too. Makel Nivsek. Your name is too many consonants for my dyslexia. I keep doing it. Makel, it's good to have you too. Welcome in. 07 to you. Welcome everybody. We say 07 is like a salute. Welcome, Capsuleers.
Capsuleers.
Welcome to LORU Radio, where you're going to have the best daggum time and have the best. I love how it flashes when we're done warping. It's like, everybody good? Move along, citizen. Move along. It's so far so good with this. Excellent stuff. Excellent. Welcome to the space. Welcome to the space. We're going to have a good time. If you're brand new, we are doing Abyss content. The Abyss has 3 rooms. You must kill all the mobs in each room to go to the next room. You cannot go to the next room until all mobs are dead. You have 20 minutes to do the entire thing. If you don't do it in 20 minutes, you die, your pod dies, all the loot dies, unrecoverable. This is roguelike dungeons if you played other games. Good to see you. Make out
for the 100 videos. Yeah, good to see you.
And we're testing a Omega-only ship, the Hound. If you're brand new to the game, happy Friday, everybody. Yes, happy Friday. Good to have you. If you're unsure what the heck we're doing here, this is an off-meta Abyss pick. Typically, the stealth bombers, which is what we're flying, are PvPs. We'll try a bomb in a T1. We're going to start with a T0 Blitz. If you're new to the game, check out our Alpha Abyss series. It's going to help you walk through things. It's going to hold your hand. This is an Omega Abyss ship. We're not really going to hold people's hands with this because you can only use it for Omegas. So, you know. I hear you, other guy. Yes. That's probably a home front. Those are fun. Golden linings if you have a good build and good strats. The probs are in 4x of the ship. No, I'm telling you. You're right, Blofeld. Because the total cost of this ship is 30 million-isk. So you got to think about it. If we go to Abyss Tracker, okay, the median cost of a T0 for a frigate is 3 million-isk. So if we can do 10 runs in an hour, we pay it back in an hour. I think that's possible. I really think this is like a possibility for us to be able to, and that's if you don't get lucky. If you take it into T1s, we could maybe do T1s. You more than double the ISK on the median. So, okay, everybody, it's about that time. We're gonna fleet ourselves. I am self-fleeting. Everybody knows about fleeting yourself. We all have to fleet ourselves from time to time. So, home front ops, yep, correct. Home fronts are meant for more group content, for more people to go with friends. Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever tranquil electrical stealth bomber Abyss is here. Let's get it done. Let's see what we got going in. There's contraband in the Abyss, and we're here to get it with the police skinned hound. There's contraband in this electrical Abyss, and I will come get it. Of course, Lucifer has contraband. Now, this is going to be funny because this guy actually webs. So we're going to go this way. We're going to lock him up and immediately start hitting him with torps. And look, we're going to look if we can just turn this on. Are we cap stable? Let's see how much this guy dies. He's on me immediately. We are cap stable with this. We're going to go right for the bioadaptive cache. Are we hitting him at all? Let's also use our guns on this guy. We're hitting him. We're missing him a lot because he's moving very quickly. There he goes. Finally got a hit in. Let's check out the torpedoes. How are we doing here? Let's see this. Let's see this. Let's lock up a cache. Let's and there's the web. He's webbing me. He's webbing me. And boom. Decent hits. Decent hits. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. It's obviously not doing a lot of application. You might need the synth crash booster. When you're doing these blitzes, when you get these frigates, you're going to have like a medium time doing it. But if you hit a single freaking cruiser, all of a sudden, you're going to be really doing it. All right, let's hit this bioadaptive cache with our guns. Keep doing it. Any way we can increase this? Maybe we still need the cat battery to be able to keep doing this because we need to be able to keep on our heels because we're made of paper. Let's keep going for this. Afterburner's necessary. It's just such a tight fit, chat. Just such a tight fit. So maybe we do like implants are a must-have. They might be a must-have, yeah. So that was a sub 2 minute room. Okay, sub 2 minute room. Nothing crazy. Was pretty honestly kind of what we expected with everything coming in. Sub 2 minutes. Let's reload everything. Always reload in between the rooms. We're going about 852. We're cap stable with this fit, so we can just leave everything on. But in between rooms, we like to turn off the heals just to get some cap back. I don't know if there's newts in T0s. He was weak to explosive. Ah, okay. Got it. And we're doing the other things. Okay, gotcha. Understood. Understood. Here we go. Here we go, chat. The FELT's about to get popped. You're gonna see this. You're gonna see this, chat. Just watch this man's. Let's watch his health just get obliterated by these torpedoes. Let's see it. Boom, man. 1,200 damage in a single volley, dude. Yes, sir. You get a bunch of cruisers and you're gonna get popped. That's right. Yeah. See, we're using explosive ammo here. We get plus damage to EM. Sorry, we get plus damage to explosive, but we're in an abyss that is not plus damage. We use explosive, but we're in electrical. So, I mean, this is exactly what I was expecting. The cruisers just get popped. Goodness, this is fantastic. I mean, look at this, chat. They're just, and then once they're in range, we can still use the guns on them for just a little, boom. Wow. Wow, you ever thought the cruiser rooms would be the one that would be the easier rooms? That's hilarious. Hilarious. We got all the loot. Make sure this is reloaded, and we barely got tickled. That was a sub 1 minute room. Wow, this is a Hound in T0 electricals. Really incredible stuff. So, wow. Amazing. Bonus damage type. Damage is better. Resist penalty from Abyss. I agree, Tom. Yeah, yes. I've never been so excited to see an FELTs in my life. It's incredible, dude. Man, it's just, I love how we're doing. I love watching the torpedoes. And look, it's just half his shield. It looks like 4, maybe 5 volleys take this sucker out. Incredible. Once they're within 23, we can start hitting the bioadaptive cache. Whoever said put guns on it to pop the loot caches, man, this works. Can you cloak in the abyss? You don't need the cloak. We're not doing this for the cloak. And then once the loot is done, we can immediately go after the guns with this. This is so good. Not 5 volleys. It takes a little bit more than that. But still, chat. Amazing. Let's watch this. Let's orbit this at like 2,500. T0 Abyss. Look, this is why it's important that we're cap stable. I'm still taking damage, but I just heal it back because we just leave it on. So this is a sub 5 minute Abyss, even with frigates. Wow. Wowzer. And we got sub 5 minute. Pretty good. Let's orbit this at 500 to make sure we can leave immediately to maximize RS per hour. Wow. I'm quite impressed. That level damage bonus for ship is better, correct. At T0s, it is just what you need to do. So far, we're seeing we need to be able to keep this shield on at all times because even though we're overhealing a ton, that doesn't matter and we just leave. Man, I'm using explosive because I'm using explosive ammo in an electrical abyss because the Hound gets more from explosives. That was a sub 5 minute Abyss run. Let's do a couple more of these just to kind of see what the average is because the lack of application on the torpedo I think you're going to want the Tech 2 one of these because it's just a little bit more expensive for a 5% better application. So nice fast run. Yeah, that was great. Really awesome. This is going way better than I thought it would. When you've done enough Abyss like I have, you start kind of getting a feel for what's what. Let's do 3 Tranquil Abyss before we try Calm. And as I was building out the T1 fit, I kept saying to myself,
This looks better as a blitz.
you just kind of tell, like, oh, run a polarized. I'm honestly tempted to just run a polarized. Another FELTs. Are you kidding me? This is really incredible stuff. And this one needs to be combined because we're never using those together. So if you get triple cruiser room, you laugh. You just don't care because you do so much damage. Test bombs first. Yeah, I think we're going to try to see if the bomb fit works in T1s. That's going to be way more skilled. One of the other things to consider when we do these fits is we like to talk a lot about something that is more relaxing versus something that is more pushing content. So this is a perfect example of something that is relaxing, but still gets you good stuff. So 8 hours of this, 3 mil? No. Blofeld's like,
Yeah, pennies.
like, no, we're not. It gets more than that. Don't worry. It gets much more than that, Chad. Don't worry. I really like the use of the gun. The range feels really good. Don't lock this up. Do not lock this up. My goodness. That was a nice good. Oh, I am actually shooting this. That's so funny. And then let's reload this and go right into the next one because who cares? Wow, sub. That was another sub 1 minute room. Whoa. I think we're onto something here, y'all. I really, really do. What do we got? We got a drone. We got a couple Ember Needles. This will be a nice test. Couple Ember Needles. All right, let's see about this. We're going to definitely be leaning on our gun here. Ember Needles. It doesn't matter what our application is because, you know, we're not going to split the DPS because these are drones. They move pretty fast. Nice. Good application on those guys within 23. So once they're a little bit closer, we're going to use our gun on this guy first because we just want to minimize the damage coming in. We have no fear of these at all. I really think the plus tracking on the gun is helping a ton. Let's use just our gun here. Look at that. Look at that. Just the gun. I'm going to use the torpedo on this instead because the gun is actually doing a lot of damage to these drones. One volley of a single torpedo does it. This really, the 2 guns are helping way more than I thought they would against these just because of the really excellent tracking that we have here. Really cool. Really cool. And it doesn't even do any EM damage. It's nothing but explosive. This was a double frigate room, and we did it in sub 2 minutes. Guys, this is working so well. It's going to be hard for the T1 to beat this because T1, the difficulty is going to just spike, and this is just so pathetically easy. I mean, the cost of the ship is like 23 million ISK. So if you need ISK, Cupping Ventures, and Wormhole Space, yes. That is a great ISK generation method. You know what else is? Hound and T-Zeros. Pushing the content. We got some other blasty needles. Let's go towards it. We're going to keep our speed up. Now, there is a speed cloud right there. So this might go a little bit different because there's a speed cloud right there. So let's see if we do anything to these guys. Okay, good. The plus tracking on our stuff is still working. Speed cloud is kind of close to that. I'm going to take off 1 torpedo and keep the guns on the drone and put the torpedo on the cache, the single torpedo. Okay. Look at this tech. We want the plus tracking of the guns and not the big explosion radius of the torps. So we're actually going to take one of the torps off, use it to kill the loot cache this time, even though it does a lot of our DPS, just because the application is tough on these frigates here. Wow. This is just incredible and amazing. Let's orbit this at 1,000. Let's make sure these are on. I mean, this is still working very well. Wow. If you get a battleship room in T1, you speed way up the other ship with that. That's true. If we get a battleship room in T1s, we're going to go real fast. So can you fit a TP? I don't know what a TP is. A target painter? No. It is just not. We're not going to be able to survive if we fit a target painter. So, wow. This is amazing. You get like 1.5 million on run on average. No, it was said as well like 2 million on the Abyssal Tracker. It's like 2-something million for frigates. And you're seeing, look at the difference. He's going 1,000, so he's not taking near as much damage from our torpedoes, but that doesn't matter because He was in a speed cloud. Who cares? We have done 2 back-to-back sub 5-minute Abyss runs. 2 back-to-back sub 5-minute Abyss runs. We have barely taken damage. We're killing it. The guns are working way better than I thought they would. Let's do a last T0. I think this will be a T0, its own video, because the lack of bombs will make this more approachable to people. This is brain dead. This is hilarious. So I am gonna Arte. I'm going to check it out. Right now, Eve is just very great. So we are going to be checking out Dune Awakening. Let's go into T0 Electricals. We have done 2 back-to-back sub 5-minute Abyss runs. Even if we've gotten a lot of frigate rooms, let's see how this works and how y'all can do this. This is an Abyss Bomber, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, welcome in. We have a Damovic chat. This will be good. This will be a good little testy poo. Immediately throw those out, turn everything on, and we're going to focus on using our guns on him first. We're going to kill the Damovic because we don't want him to spool up. We're going to head towards the loot cache. We're going to put all of our damage onto him because he's low and tiny, and we're not going to use the gun on the loot until he's dead because he's not spider tanking, but he moves very, very fast. You can see he goes 1,500. We're going to need all the tracking we can get to take this guy out, so I have no problem. I'm kind of thinking we keep the gun on this guy and we take a single torpedo off and kill the cache. You'll see why. 1 torpedo, 1 time kills the bioadaptive cache. Watch. A single volley, boom. And now we can loot this. The gun is actually going to be the better tracking on ships like the Damovic because it is so good at tracking things. So we minimize our time navigating. Let's orbit the central pylon at 1,000. And this will be a longer room because we have problems applying to frigates. That's still okay. So, is our bomber that's more mid-slots? It's the Manticore. When we do a Manticore Abyss, it'll be a good difference of comparison because the Hound has only 3 mids. The Manticore is 4. So good. And we can just immediately jump into the next room. No problems. Let's reload whatever we can reload, but it doesn't really matter. We're reloading everything. Jump in the next room. Sub. That was a 1 minute and 30-second room. Spider tanking is when multiple ships are healing up each other. Okay, we do have drone rooms. Let's head to this and let's go for the spark needles. Let's put as much on them as we can. This is going to be a lot of damage. We're not really in any danger. That's the funniest thing about this is we're just not. Like the fact we can shoot them from far away. The moment they get, look at that. The moment they get within range. If they're bolting straight towards us, the application is still pretty decent. These guys are going 1,500. The moment they get within range, we can throw our guns on them, and all of a sudden the tracking is better. And then 1 drops. Amazing. Let's use our gun on this guy. Let's use our single torpedo on the bioadaptive cache and the other 2 torpedoes on this 1 torpedo. 1 time pops with our current skills, the bioadaptive cache. Nice. And then we just loot this. That way we want to save time on navigation. We're going to spend time DPSing down these smaller ships, so let's make sure we're nice and close to the conduit. To the moment these ships die, we've already got the loot, and we can just leave. Let's leave! So far, Hound. This looks like we're on track to get our 3rd back-to-back sub 5-minute Abyss run. Doing real good. And in fact, let's set our default orbit to 1,000 so I can just right-click this. Boom. Look at that, chat. Let's immediately tell it to leave. Lock up the stuff. Reload everything in between. Control-R. Reload your stuff. Tell it to jump. Guys, we're at 4 minutes. Let's see if we can do this room in 1 minute. If we get a cruiser room, we will be able to do these much faster than the frigate rooms. Let's see if we get a cruiser room. Do we get it on the last one? No, we do not. What do we have? We have more drones. I'm actually glad that we got to see this because many of you were saying,
I don't know if this is going to work in triple frigate rooms.
I'm glad we got this because it looks like we're still going to be able to do sub 6-minute runs. What's the range on this? 23? Yeah, once this is within 23, we're going to put the guns on it. Good. Take off a single bomb to be able to go after the bioadaptive cache. 1 time, 1 torpedo. Still got him. Still got him, y'all. I'm telling you, this is working so much better than I thought it was going to work. Oh my goodness. Let's loot this guy. Let's loot this loot. We're not dying. We're cap stable with everything on. The afterburner lets us go a decent mileage, and the fit is cheap. We're onto something here. This is worth the ISK per hour. It looks like we're going to be able to pay the ship back in like an hour and change. That's if you can find a ship that pays itself back in about an hour, whew, it's going to do all the great things. A single spark needle is left, just that, and then we're going to immediately leave. Don't need to worry about it. That was still sub 5, baby. Sub 5 minute run. It was like 5 minutes and 10 seconds with triple frigate rooms. Yowzer. This is not for alphas. This is not an alpha ship. These stealth bombers are not for alphas. If you want alpha missile ships, you can check out our Alpha Abyss missile playlist. This will be in the Omega stuff. I lost the word there for just a sec. Let's go to Abyss Tracker. That was triple back-to-back-to-back sub 5 minute runs. T0s, the frigate median is 2.2. Even with triple frigates. And we had, if you get a triple cruiser room, you could do it in sub 4. That means if you're in an hour and you do it in 5 minutes, let's call it 5.2. Let's say you're flying a little bit slower than me. Let's say you do no, because we're doing it in 5 minutes. Yeah, so we do it 5.2. That means you're going to do about 11 and a half-ish runs an hour times 2.2 million. Let's round that down as well. 25 million ISK an hour. The total cost of the fit is 28 million. You make it back in about an hour. Guys, we're on to something here. This is a good ship for a Omega to make some ISK. If you're just getting into Omega, if you're just trying to get some Abyss, you can make it back in about an hour, and then the rest is up to you. We want to make a T1 fit for this that includes bombs, that we can see how you can push out battleships quickly. So make sure you check out our Omega missile playlist. We're going to include that video as well. This is for blitzing. The T1 will make more ISK, more skill, and sub right here for the best Eve guides. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much. Wow, chat. Let's go finish this guide because this is incredible. This is incredible. So, true, Ben. Purifier is going to be even faster. This is the Hound, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Hound. I mean, look at this. This is great. You can make it back in an hour. If you get a ship that it pays for itself in 1 hour, that's big. When we did the Bifrost, it pays for itself in like 7 or 6 hours, and it's still good ISK. But it's about the investment. You know, if some people like the Bifrost, they're gonna go fly that. So, gonna test it in T1? Yes. We are gonna test it in T1s, but we're gonna try to fit bombs. I'm gonna do this guide for T0s, and then we're going to do the T1. So everybody say, hi YouTube. Everybody say, hi YouTube. The Hound, a stealth bomber, can do T0 Abyss very effectively. It pays for itself in about an hour, and then everything after that is money in your pocket. So if you want the best Eve guides, you came to the right place. Ladies and gentlemen, Loru here, digital advertiser, content creator, and Eve enjoyer for the better part of 10 years now, and we've got a police skinned hound because there's contraband in the Abyss. An officer is on the case, and we're gonna go get the contraband. And the Hound is a stealth bomber. It gets bonuses to explosive damage. We're going to be leaning into that, and gets bonuses to torpedoes, flight time, and can fit torpedoes. Okay, this is a battleship tier DPS torpedoes, and that can be flown on the frigates because of this right here. Now, typically these are used in PvP because of their ability to covert ops cloak and their ability to lock something up quickly after cloak. Only 2 ship types in the game have this buff, the Black Ops ships and stealth bombers. You can target something immediately after decloaking with those 2 ships. Everybody else has a cloak delay. We don't. We're not going to be using a cloak because we're going to go do PvE activities. The thesis here is simple. With the absolute damage the Hound does, can we blitz T0s? The answer will not surprise you. It's yes. It's just amazing. We do 500 DPS in T0s. This is an Omega ship. We have an Alpha playlist. If you want Alpha Abyss missiles, check that out. We also have an Omega Abyss playlist. That's what this ship is. 500 DPS. And even though the guns we fit on this do 23 DPS, the ammo we're taking has very high tracking. This is going to let you kill those frigates much more effectively. Don't think,
oh, that's got low DPS. It's not worth it.
They are. The guns you're going to see at the end of this, we're able to help chip the frigates away and kill them faster because torpedoes, have a problem applying to the frigates. And I'm actually going to update this fit a little bit. We're going to put in the T2 rig here. This rig is very important. This rig is going to help you hit the frigates easier. So you're actually going to use the T2 rig instead. Why? Because it's only 2 million ISK. So the total cost of this fit is going to be 30 million ISK, not 26. We're going to use the T2 rig because you really do want the extra application. The other thing helping you to apply is the missile guidance enhancer. This is going to help you shoot the missiles out further, which fine. But the thing we're using it for is the explosion radius bonus. Now, if you're having problems hitting stuff, consider taking off another ballistic control system and using another missile guidance enhancer, okay? Because you're still doing 400 DPS in a T0. That's overkill. And in fact, we might test this out when we do T1s because we don't need plus DPS. We need to be able to hit stuff more effectively. So we are using Tech 1 missiles to try to go much, much cheaper because we don't need T2 missiles. We don't need the extra cost. We absolutely do not need to push the damage. There are ballista are plenty. You can use that and call it a day. Now, you can't use T2 ammo. You have to use faction ammo, and we're using explosive ammo. We're taking this into Electrical Abyss, which you should use EM torpedoes. But we get bonuses to explosive. Okay. I'm telling you, use explosive for the Hound. Don't use EM. You'll do more DPS overall if you use explosive damage with the Hound. When we take out the Purifier and other stealth bombers that do that, we'll use those. We're in electrical because even though this says 5 minutes 50, you are cap stable. You can leave on literally everything for the entire thing and not worry about it. And you are cap stable in Electrical Abyss. There's no nuding in the Abyss, in the T0 Abyss that I've seen. I don't think there's any nuding ships at all. But this lets you just leave it on forever and not worry about it. It's pretty great. And the single afterburner is going to let you go nice and fast. We're using everything teched down because we don't need Tech 2s. You just don't need it. So the single EM reinforcer is for the Angel rooms. We actually had a Lucifer room. It does decent DPS. I wouldn't sleep on this. Maybe we want to make sure that this is not... Maybe we don't need this and we need more DPS, but we're going to think about it. We're going to think about it. So I definitely don't have any buzzing, Chaotic. I have no buzzing. That's on your mic, 100%. I can tell you I do not. Thank you kindly. Okay, so we're going, I can promise you, because I can literally hear myself right now. So this is 30 million ISK. We built this very cheaply so that you can minimize the spend and take it into T0s. The best part about this ship is its cost. You really don't need any other consumables. You don't need any pod. You need nothing because in T0s, you're going to see, you're going to make this back in about an hour. So let's see how effective this Hound is in space. We're going to show you how to fly it in space right now and back-to-back T0s. Let's show you how to fly the Hound right now. Chat, that's the video. That's the video, baby. That's it. Absolutely amazing. This is, I'm telling you, I might not want the second DPS module. 515 DPS. I might want the second missile guidance enhancer. What if we use none of them? 300 DPS is still very great. So I hear you, Johnny, but I have to for the production. 408 from 332. Now I think one ballistic control is good, and then double missile guidance. I really think that this is the better fit. Application over DPS, yes. We use a single one of these. I'm even debating getting rid of this one too, because if we're doing T0s, we can bomb in the Abyss. We're going to be doing that for sure. We're going to be doing that in T1s. 330 DPS is still great. I'm going to keep this one, because if you get 2 cruiser rooms, you just obliterate them. It's 1 DPS, 2 application. I'm also thinking about this EM reinforcer because it's 25%. It's very low. And I think this is still the right thing to do. For the Karen and the Overmind, exactly. What else could we fit in the rigs as an argument? What else could we fit in the rigs? Just as like, you know? You can't do a shield plus HP. Who cares? Could we take out the compact battery and put in a capacitor control circuit? Follow me. No, because capacitor recharge time, we're still got very low capacitor. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. You still want the cap battery because the cap battery lets you be cap stable. Speed? Yeah, but we already go fast enough. We don't really need speed. It's a good point. Maybe another missile thing. Loading bay accelerator is rate of fire. Pushes our DPS even further. Damage for the rockets? I think so, yeah. Hydraulics is maximum velocity bonus is going to go further. Fuel cache is going to makes them go further. Warhead califaction is more straight damage. We could do double DPS. Rigor could be good. See, because I really think that we were not going to die to anything because we can always overheat this. And we go to 19. Overheating makes us not so cap stable, but fine, whatever, you know. We're doing just the Hound for now. Rate of fire gives more DPS than the damage rigs. It does. We almost never use the plus damage rigs. We almost always use the rate of fire. So you're small, so you don't need more application, either accelerator or raw damage. Yes. Well, no. That's actually the wrong way to think about this. I'm small, but the guns we're using are battleship tier, so we do need the flare catalyst. Sorry, Can I run double flare catalyst? I can. I can run 2 flare catalysts for more application. But we already have 2 of these. At that point, is this like complete overkill? You know what I'm saying? Is that just total overkill at this point? This is really, really interesting stuff here. Explosion velocity from, let's see how much it goes up. We're at, the base value is 78. Okay. This is you want to look at the literal. Yeah, you want to look at the literal values. If I take out a second catalyst, how much are we going up? About the same. It's like the difference of like 1 millisecond. That's not really worth it at all. Explosion velocity, 1908. Let's go back to this. Let's see this. Let's reload it again. It's barely visible on the stats. Yeah, so this is not worth it. Not worth it. Let's use the, I think for the sake of making sure that every man can fit this, we do use the small EM shields. Just because I'm thinking some people's skills might not be very good. So I'm really liking the double application though. I think that's better for sure. Let's put in all right, let's open this up. Let's get 2K of the ammo. 2K of this. These are good. Let's double check that we've got it going in here, and let's make sure we have the right. Let's make sure we have the right ones. This is electrical. Let's bring in electrical. Let's put in the electrical. Let's put this right here. Don't need tank if you kill everything fast enough. That is correct. That is correct. Let's put 6 tranquils in here. And we don't need any kind of consumables or a pod because this is a T0 blitz. So after doing it, we have our T0 blitz fit. This is no longer a test. This is a T0 electrical blitz. And I'm going to name it Loru's because I know y'all like to know who the heck made your stuff. Incredible stuff. Let's get rid of T0 blitz test. This is now a fully functioning fit. Say that 5 times fast. I'm going to put this into the Loru gaming chat so y'all can see it. This is a Corp agnostic in-game chat. You're right, Ireton. Corp agnostic in-game chat. You can press the plus on your chat window and type Loru Gaming and then press join. You don't need to be in a Corp. This is just where we share our fits all the time if we're streaming. Really, really great stuff. No, we don't use MTUs because we go so fast. And in T0s, there is no other loot. There's just one thing. There's only the center thing. So now, with this fit and nothing else, we are going to go do T1s just to see how it feels. So let's put this into the 2-cell, calm electricals. Let's go do T1s simply to know how it feels. And let's put, I have a feeling we're going to die. So let's get 3 of these here. We'll put this right here. 3 calm electricals. We'll put this here. We're going to go refit with our new stuff and see if we can do T1s. Let's try T1s without a bomb. And then we're going to go back and refit with bombs. But we're not going to use EM torpedoes because the Hound gets way more plus damage from explosive. So we are in electricals so that we can be cap stable forever. We're going to not worry about EM damage because we don't need it in this lower tier abyss. Who let the dog out? Let's go see if we can get some more loot, champ. So it has a bonus for that. Yes. The Hound has plus explosive bonus damage. Check it out. Explosive. Explosive. Right there. Explosive. I'm excited to try bombs. Can you deploy a bomb? You can bomb yourself. I can't hit myself. We gotta be careful. Can't wait for the Karen room. Yep. It's gonna go fast. Let's see, chat. All right, T1 electricals. If we die, we die. I do this for you. We saw T0 Hound was very effective. Let's see how T1 electricals go. Right now, I'm intrigued what's gonna happen here. So, thought it was general damage. Nope. Explosive. Yeah. Every stealth bomber has a specific thing. We've got a bunch of frigates. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Let's turn everything on. Bunch of frigates. Let's go for spark needles first. Let's turn all of the spinny bits on. What's our profile like? It's spark needle and then ember needle. It's spark needle and then ember needles. Okay, spark. Let's go this way. They're not in range of that yet. And then ember needle. We want to get within range of the guns pretty quickly. Range of the guns is about 23. Good. And we turn one of these off to hit these loot caches. And we're just going to start kind of like popping stuff. You really only care about the bioadaptive cache when you have frigates. Oh, he died. Look at that damage. Look at that damage coming in from these. This is why I don't think we'll be able to do T1s. I do not think we'll be able to do T1s because of the sheer... I mean, I'm gonna overheat this. But the amount of damage coming in from these mobs are already into armor. This is what the difference is. I don't think we'll be able to do T1s with anything because of this. I mean, I am overheating. I'm going to overheat literally everything, and we're still going to die because we just don't have the resistance. Look at we're in Hull. We're smoking. We're gonna blow up. Come on, Hound, you can do it. I believe in you, baby. I popped him. I thought that was me dying. I believe in you, Mr. Hound. Let's go. He's overheating everything. Boom, baby. My Omega Progress Award has continued. Can we keep healing? There it is, champ. The drones done got me in the abyss. Let's overheat this. We're not going to be able to do T1s with this. Absolutely. Can't do T1s. Even if I fit bombs, we're not going to be able to do T1s. I'm so glad that we tried T0s first. So glad. What about range kiting? I couldn't get away from them fast enough. You should be kiting? I mean, yes. It's worth a try? I mean, yes. Yes to all those things. Burner clone dead. T1 Hound dead. That's how we do it, baby. T1 Hound in the abyss. Navka overmines done popped you boy. That's why we put all of the loot we got back there. So bombs time. So let's kind of think about this. We have our T1 electrical test with this faction ammo. We don't have any other anything. So let's see if we can get some stuff for guns. Okay. We can use Gatling autocannon 2s. We're gonna go for T2s because we're really trying here. Autocannons, not anything else. Kind of sucks, right? We don't want autocannons. We want the other one. We'll see about it. This fits. We're gonna use our concussion bomb because that's explosive damage. No, that's kinetic. Shrapnel bomb is explosive. Good. We got 4 bombs in there, not in the cargo because they don't fit in our cargo straight up. And let's get just a small gun just right here and just throw on. Which one were we using before? Nuclear? I think nuclear. Or was it? I don't remember, chat. Fusion? It was one that had all the numbers. I don't remember which one it was. Let's get depleted uranium. Depleted uranium. Okay. Hey. Or no, we're using Tech 2s, so we can use hail. Good. Hail. Boom. Excellent. We'll put on like 1,000. Whatever. Just a little bit. And we know we need more application. And the problem we were doing last time, we actually need the shield EM thing. Need it. Load hail never fail is right. Totally correct. And we're going to use the concussion. We'll put 1 concussion bomb in the cargo just to remember. But we need 4 of them. The Tech 2 Rigor Catalyst is correct. We don't want the Tech 1. We want to be able to hit stuff much, much better. We have 2 Guidance Enhancers. No, Shrapnel is the EM one. Sorry. You're right. I was wrong. Shrapnel Bomb. You're right, and I'm wrong. Boop. Shrapnel does the Explosive. Great. Wow, we do. From 6,000 to 72. That's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. So, EM Shield seems like a must. That's it, yeah. Now, we have everything fit the way we want. Since we're going to be trying T2s, it's time to tech up some stuff. The Afterburner is going to be part of that. Let's tech 2 this immediately. We go faster. These are all tech 2'd. Let's update this. The Cat battery is not there. I don't know if we get any. We need the Cat battery. We just need the Cat. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We need the Cat battery. And we're over on Power Grid if we go there, so let's go back to Compact. And then, we don't want to T-suit the rig, because it doesn't matter at that point. Does it matter? We gained 4%, but it's only 2 million ISK. Okay, sure, we can T2 that rig too. Implants for application. Yes, good. That's what I was missing. Something just fell upstairs. So, 1 sec. Let me make sure my wife's okay. 1 sec. Everything okay up there? Okay. I think we're right, Jim. I think we're right. No one's yelling, so. And paste. True life. All right, so we do want the blue pill. We're actually going to be taking a slew of consumables here because you're going to see a completely different methodology with this because we're trying to push content with this. So we're going to be taking consumables. We're going to try it out. We don't need any of these because we don't need optimal range on our one gun. You know, Crash, we will definitely be taking Synth Crash. 1,000%. Booster 11. We're going to take a hard shell because we don't need damage. We need heals. We need to be able to survive. So, may need accuracy for those fast ships. Yes. We're gonna die to the bombs for sure. Let's leave these here. Now let's go for this. Let's leave the rest of these implants. Let's go for missile implants. We're looking for not missile flight time, missile projection, missile maximum velocity, not slot 7s. Slot 8 is guided missiles. This is it. So I really don't want to get a big expensive module that's like 8 million ISK for a T1. We're going to end up getting, this is going to be like 100 million ISK if we just get a bunch of dash 2s. So let's test a dash 1 just because that 1% will help us. It's just a little bit more, but it's going to help us. So that's our signature radius plus hit modifier. Sounds good. Different bomber and a different abyss. I think the Manticore will be better for something like this, for sure. Decrease the factor in target's velocity in all missiles. Yes, this is another plus hit, so we have to go do that. That's fantastic. And then now we have missile launcher rate of fire in slot 10. Very good. What is the snapshot? Is that something else? Explosion radius of auto target missiles. We're not using that. So we have 8, 9, 10. We need 7 and 6. We need 7 and 6. Let's go for shields. 6 is just shield upgrades, not really necessary. Slot 6 is bonus to shield capacity, just not good. Straight up not good. Capacitor, sure, but I don't really think we need it. We can use capacitor recharge time, but we don't really need it. It's just more ISK we don't need to spend. What about slot 7? No. Don't need those. What about navigation? Let's see if we can get some speed. Here we go. Yeah. Afterburner acceleration at 1%. Sounds fine. A-okay with me. A-okay with me. And slot 7, 1% the ship agility. Agility is turn radius. Don't really need that. Don't really need that. So I guess slot 7 will just be empty. Yeah, we don't really need anything else. So, okay. We don't need slot 7. We're at 61 million ISK. We have some basic implants. We've got double application. We've got Tech 2 shield booster. Okay, let's kind of look. We got shrapnel bombs. We're going to get 4 bombs instead of 1. No, we're not trying T2s. No way we're going to survive T2s. We're going to try T1s. T1s. We've got a Gatling cannon to pop loot caches. It's pretty close, but that's fine. We do have bombs. Drop bombs first after entering the room. That's a great point. So, help me understand how bombs work. We're gonna die to this. We're gonna practice this, and it's gonna be really intriguing. I can use a bomb every minute. I chuck it, and does it blow up the first thing it hits? Or does it blow up once something enters the explosion radius? How do bombs bomb? How do they do it? So you launch it, it flies 15 km and then detonates. It just once it hits 15 km, boom. Got it. Understood. Understood. You enter the room, you chuck the bomb. Okay, we've got plus application. We've got plus application. Let's buy this. Okay, we're in a burner clone. Another hound. Is 800 million too much for a T4 Abyss ship? That depends on how much your ISK per hour is. What I'll tell you is I like my ships to be paid for within 2 to 4 hours in the Abyss. If a ship is not paying for something within 2 to 4 hours, I like to say it's not worth it to do. You can still fly it if it's your favorite ship. You know, just because I say something doesn't mean you can't fly it. You know, obviously you can do what you want.
I'm not your dad.
But if you want it to be worth it, quotes, that's my line. That's my personal line in the sand. So, will a bomb fly fast in a white cloud? Chat, what a great question. I think so. I think it will. Only ships? Okay. All right. We got our hound. Let's get our police skin back on, baby, so we can make sure to... More contraband is in T1 Abyss. An officer is on the case. Let's get it done, Chair. Let's see what we can get done. So we have to make sure to plug in our clone. We're in our burner clone right now. Let's get... we're going to load up our bombs here. So we can't fit bombs in our cargo holds. Okay? We're going to start with the faction ammo. We're going to put 1 bomb in there. Get some hail. And we need 3 more bombs. We need 3 more bombs. Because no bombs can fit in our cargo holds, but they do fit in the bomb launcher itself. We have a shrapnel bomb. We can fit 4 bombs. So we're going to get 3 of these. Okay. Think of the bombs like a consumable. They cost 1.3 million ISK each. And they're going to be like, it's a skill shot. So ammo does not get bonus in speed clouds. Okay. Got it. All right. We're going to pop these the moment we enter in because, boy, those drones last time really took it in. They really did it to us. They done did it. Let's insure the ship because inevitably we're going to die. Let's get our clone is in. Very good. We have 6, 7, 8, 9. That's good enough. And let's head out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go test this puppy out. Good stuff. Really cool. T-Zeros works like a charm. Like a charm. 1 bomb per room. Yeah. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see if it works. So, all right. How do we want to do this? We'll put the bombs down here because they're scary. We'll put 1 of these over here just like last time. Put the bomb over there because I don't want to accidentally hit something. Do you guys know that you could shift and drag weapons and it would group stuff? You guys know you can like press and hold shift and drag it and it will ungroup it into various spots. Press and hold shift, left click, just drag it around. Do you guys know that? Type 1 if you did not know that. Turn on tactical overview to see bombs hitting range. Turn on tactical overview to see bombs hitting range. Oh, baby. Let's go. That's it. You just made this way easier. Look at this. It's in front of the ship. Well done. Tom DeBear. Killing it, Tom DeBear. Well frickin' done. That is gonna do it. Love that. Thank you, Tom DeBear. Thank you for that. Let me send my wife a text, please. Okay. All right, let's warp to our spot. Okay. I'm looking at stuff. Let's see it. All right. Parents talking to me. All right. Just talking to people, chat. Doing it. My dad's birthday. My dad's birthday. I'm going to get a little bit serious with y'all for just a sec. Dad's fine. There's nothing. I know that was kind of like an ominous thing. Dad's fine. My dad is now older than his dad ever was. That's got to feel surreal. Right? Like our grandpa passed away years ago. I was like 8. And my dad is now older than his dad ever was. He's taking real good care of himself. He's running. He has a drink every now and again, but he's like 70-ish, right? And congrats for dad. Yeah. Chad, it's really important that you stay healthy. It's really important that you eat well. You stop having chips every night. You stop having gas station, whatever the heck. Energy drinks are like poison. You can have, I have Red Bulls if I'm like really trying to wake up, but like once in a while, if every single day you're having these things, if you're smoking every day, Chad, it's worth it to get healthy because you want to be around for the people that love you. I don't care who you are. There are people in your life that care about you and they need you to stick around. So get healthy, get after it. 2026 is the year that you can get, not necessarily buff, but you can get healthy again, chat. People care about you and they need you to stick around a long time. Okay. All right. So it's, got to do it, chat. I'm older than my grandpa ever was. I'm 42. That's incredible, Blank. You're breaking generational curses. That's what you're doing. That's right. Bear in mind, bomb application is based on SIG radius and affect the target. Smaller ships will take less damage, significantly less. That's why I really think that bombs are going to be good in like big cruiser rooms. We're going to try it on big frigate rooms, but quit smoking last year. Nice. And that's right. Saniasin. Huge W. Huge W for you, my friend. That is the right move. That's how to think about it. So really good stuff. So get rid of all caffeine and sugar. 3 months going now. I do coffee and green tea still. I got black coffee right now. I don't do any sugar or milk in my coffee though, because those little sugar pods were poison. You know what I mean? That's how to do it. Collins, you're one negative comment away from getting banned because we're not just about playing Eve here. We're going to do wellness as well. If me saying time to get healthy so you can live longer so the people that love you can have a good time with you, if that somehow makes you mad, you can leave. Thanks. Don't make me ban you. You can just leave. We're all about wellness here. Thank you very much. So you quit doing the hard stuff, Tim, over on YouTube. Good job. So I hear you. Hey, you can tell us, we're proud of you. We're proud of you for quitting the hard stuff, Tim. Addiction's in my family. I totally get it. So how dare you wish him well? Exactly. Coffee as it was intended. Black coffee, chat. That's it. Coffee is bad for only if you drink 4 to 5 coffees a day. I might do like 2 to 3 cups, but like, that's it. Because you're right. I actually was getting headaches if I wasn't drinking coffee. So I started like tapering off and I started coming down. So we're here to talk and have fun together. Correct. That's exactly correct. Coffee's actually good for you. Just keep it to 1 cup a day. There it is. I was drinking green tea a ton to oxidize a lot of the bad fat in my bodies. I think they call it visceral fat. And I got to get back on that train. So, Brian, what I recommend you do is just start drinking decaf coffee instead. Because that means you're actually addicted to coffee. And it's hurting you to drink coffee. You drink coffee to come back to 0. You don't drink coffee to get, focused. So, organic cane sugar's fine. Yeah. All the like naturally good stuff. That's fantastic stuff. So, everyone's an addict, sadly. True. There's a famous story about, I don't remember who it was, but it was like one of those big Christian philosophers, and he's fat, huge dude. And I think like Luther came to his door, it was in that time period, right? And it was either Luther or some other Christian philosopher. And the guy comes to his door smoking a cigar. So you got a fat Christian dude and a cigar smoking Christian dude. And the fat guy goes,
"How can you smoke those? Isn't that bad for you?"
And the other guy smoking a cigar pokes his belly and goes,
"Same way you can have this."
We've all got something, Chad. You know what I'm saying? We've all got a vice. We just got to make sure it's controllable. Okay. Got to be careful. So thank you, comrade. We are trying our best. So I'm trying, idiotic. I'm doing it. Thank you for that, my friend. Yes. I was taking like 250 milligrams caffeine a day. Whew. Yeah, you definitely can. You can cut back. Right, Brunog. Yes, exactly. Caffeine is just like the other stuff. The dosage determines if it's healthy. Yes. T1. Electricals. I don't have the daggum Oh, wait, there's some back of this. I forgot the stupid filaments, but there's some in this station because I went to the same spot. So let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go do it. Then I can go do it. Paste. Yeah, but we're going to need the paste. We're going to need the paste. Let's just test bombs first. The thing that's going to kill us, I don't think, is going to be paste having. It's going to be if I can skill shot a bomb correctly. I'm really excited to try out Eve Frontier with their skill shots. Did you see their new updates where they have, you can literally use a controller and WASD your ship and like drift with your ship and like broadside, like there's a ship over there and you like turn your guns and like broadside, pum, 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 as you keep going this way. Sounds great. We're going to be checking out Eve Frontier, chat. There's some really cool systems I think they're doing. I'm super intrigued by it. So we've got some stuff there. Did I have any electrical T1s? I have 2 electrical T1s. I have a Tranquil Gamma. I could try this in Gammas, but I don't think we need to. Let's go into T1 electricals. Let's go try this out. So I hear you, other guy. Totally. I have a blueprint for a Bantam. I finished my mining missions. Now I'm finishing the Enforcer missions. Those on the path I want mine and kill. The question is, the Bantam is a healing ship. So this is a very fantastic question coming in. If you want to know what a ship is for, look at its bonuses. Right click it, show info. Look at the question of what is the ship for is under the bonuses. This is a healing ship. Remote boosting is healing. Okay. So I've never heard of Sins of Solar Empire, but I am an RTS fan. So why don't you link it in our Discord and we will totally, I can't promise I'll stream it, but I could definitely check it out. So, you know, if Vanguard will support controllers, oh, it definitely will. It's an FPS. So yeah, Michael, you just, every ship in Eve, that's how to find that out. You're welcome. And Michael, I recommend you check our new player guide because we cover a lot of that stuff in our brand new player guide. It's over on the YouTube. T1 electricals with bombs. Let's get ready to launch some bombs and see if this works. Let's see if we can pop a like gaggle of frigates, you know, incredible stuff. Let's see if we can do this. Here we go. Let's see about it. So here we go, champ. Are you ready? Are you ready? We have a spark grip. Okay, dude. This is going to be one that we get the hell away from. Let's just like, he's coming towards us. Oh, he's not coming towards us. My God, he's going very fast all of a sudden. What the heck? Let's lock him up and let's turn everything on. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. We have to make sure we're not going to be able to use a bomb here because he came directly towards us. Now, I do think because a speed cloud is right there. Let's get away from him, chat. Let's keep our transversal velocity up. Let's make sure that he's like at perpendicular to us. Let's make sure he's nice. Look at that damage immediately hitting us. The spark grip is getting real close to us. Let's go into this speed cloud, chat, because he is going to kill us. The spark grip plus a speed cloud means that we're going to die immediately. So, guys, I don't think this is going to work. I'm going to use a bomb just to use a bomb. I'm just going to use one to use one. I couldn't even click it. Ladies and gentlemen, a speed cloud was in between the big bad mob and us. We're not going to be able to do T1s with a stealth bomber. You're not. I can tell you, not going to happen. It's just, we can theory craft as much as we want. Maybe the Manticore so we can get some heals. No way. No way. So you need to keep at least 20k from. I know. There was a speed cloud. It popped us. Killed us dead. We couldn't get away from him because the speed cloud put him right on top of us immediately. So you can blitz T0s in a cheap hound and do very well with it. But T1s, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to cut it, chat. So really interesting stuff. Okay. What should we do now? Bombs too slow for target moving. Again, that speed cloud really, really killed us. So Teslas are very scary. That's why I'm afraid to bring expensive ships in the abyss. I was hoping for a bomb. Yeah. You know, that's how that goes. So it's not super weird because the Hound needs the electrical abyss to be cap stable, but it gets more damage from using explosives because of the Hound's buffs. When we use the Purifier, we'll use EM. So send in Will Smith. Keep
my stealth bomber's name out your mother. Mouse. Keep it out.
Chat, let's do a giveaway. what should we give away today? What should we give away today? Let's see if we can do. Y'all have been real good sports today doing a Bomber Abyss. Delicious. Let's see what we can give away today. We got a lot of goodies in here. I got to sell some of the stuff in here and just give away ISK because we got some Mjolnirs. Do I have any like stealth bombers in here? We have a Wolf's not a stealth bomber. We got a monitor. 300 million ISK. I need some food, chat. I just text my wife. Let's give away a monitor. 300 million ISK. Who wants a monitor, ladies and gentlemen? 300 million ISK. This is a special ship, an FC ship, and you can sell it. You can use it. You can do what you want with it if you want to win this monitor. Here's how to enter in, to this giveaway if my production would stop failing. You got to first be following the stream and YouTube, then be in my Discord. Follow the stream, all the free stuff, then be in Discord. Do those two things, and you'll be eligible to enter an FC ship, chat. The monitor is a special ship. Come on down. Come on down. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on down. It's 300 million ISK. Y'all can have a good time with this. I don't care if you sell it or what. You can do what you want. Hope I win to get some stuff towards my Gila. Nice. Gila replacement fund. I love it. I love it. So bathing, I'm not sure what we're talking about, my friend. Tell me what you mean. Tell me what you mean. Okay. Here we go, chat. Monitor. We'll give y'all a couple minutes to get in the Discord, and then we're going to get this done. Let's do a nice giveaway. We have been very blessed to have consistent hype trains on this stream, and I'm very pleased with it so much that I have extra stuff to give to y'all. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start giving away stuff like this again when we're not having a hype train, because we'll save the dreads and the carriers for when we have a hype train, because I literally spend money to buy real life money to buy capital ships to give to y'all. But if we're not doing that, let's just keep giving y'all stuff. How can y'all participate? Read on screen. Well, you gotta join my Discord, be following the stream. That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do. So, soon enough, V-Throne. We're retooling a lot of things. I've been focusing on doing this, is what I'll tell you about that. So I can get some kind of drops here. What kind of drops? Type ! drops and see what the drops are. I don't know. I haven't seen what the Twitch drops are. Twitch drops are on, but I don't know what the heck they are. Ayrton, you sent me a contract. What do we got? Is this it? Y'all, start the Abyss. Ayrton has given us, what is that? 3, 6, 9, 10 pounds. 10 pounds for the community. Look at this. 10 fit with the electricals hounds. God bless you. Incredible stuff. Look at that. Amazing things coming in. 10. I know y'all can't see it. Sorry, chat. 10 hounds coming in. That means we're going to have, let's do a monitor, and then 5 other winners is 6 winners. So 5 of you are going to get 2 hounds. Okay. And 1 of you is going to get a monitor. So 6 winners. 6 winners are going to happen today. Actually, we need to save on contracts. So just one of you is going to get a monitor and 10 hounds. That's what's going to happen, because I need to save on contracts. We have to fulfill all of our subathon stuff still. So, we're coming to the end of that. We're almost done fulfilling. We got about, I think, 50 left. It's taken me about a month to do all this stuff. So, a curved monitor. All good, other guy. You don't got to worry about it. So many ventures. Yes. We know who let the dogs out. It was me, chat. It was definitely me. 1000% me. Let me see if my wife said anything, chat. So, yes. Yes. Okay. All right, chat. Okay. You follow the stream. You're on my Discord. The last thing you have to do is type in the word we say. The word is monitor for me. Type monitor for me 1 time case sensitive into my giveaway chat. Type 1 time case sensitive monitor for me in our Discord. If y'all want to monitor 300 million ISK, the winner is also going to get 10 hounds, courtesy of Ayrton. Bless you. So imagine buying 100 dreads and giving them away. That's me. That's how we do it. So how was nice stream? It was great. We had a good time philosophizing. We had a great time hanging out with y'all. So now I've got my black coffee to recover. Because I didn't have I had a slight hangover this morning. Nothing some orange juice and some good eggs can't solve. The standard breakfast, champ. Scrambled eggs, toast with some butter, orange juice. Simple. Easy. Got a little carbs, low protein. Which coffee do you drink? Just black coffee. Whatever's at Costco. You know, the like Colombian bean. That's one of that we were saying, like, you know.
It'll be hard to know when Loru made it, but there will be signs.
Like Kirkland sponsorship. Heavy. Or my own coffee, which we'll see one day. Regret, it's good to see you. Thank you very much. I will recommend Black Rifle. I've heard good things about Black Rifle. I have. Heard good things. Let's get rid of that because we don't need it anymore. Excellent stuff, chat. Keep on entering in stuff, chat. Keep on doing it. I'm happy I'm sober for 16 months. Nice. Nice. I don't typically drink. Like last night, you guys saw me drink some stuff, and I was kind of getting a little bit of sus. Welcome in. You know, how you doing today, chat? It's good to see you. I don't really drink because it slows me down. I got too much going on. Y'all are depending on me. I can't slow down. The more I have responsibility in real life, the less I want to drink and the less I want to play games. Does that make sense? The more like stuff I know I have to accomplish to help people, the less I want to indulge in selfish things. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with playing games, but if it's all you do, we were talking about that last night. So going once, going twice. Last call. Instant coffee and coconut milk is a tasty bev. Coconut milk instantly dissolves into coffee. That's really a good idea, Teabagger. Goodness gracious. Wow. Congrats, dude. Yeah, definitely. Chat, hype up the people in the chat, you know? So I need some food coming in. So I said, right bathing. Right bathing. That's your conscience. What are you doing? You know? You could be doing other things. There's nothing wrong with playing games. But play it when you've already won the day. Play it to relax. You don't got to play it during the day when there's stuff to go on, you know? Currently life maxing right now. That's right. Running on treadmill, watching Loru stream. My man, amazing. You are life maxing for sure. Excellent job. The next guy, what's up? It's good to see you. Should I mine some Kernite to continue my industry? Or get rich doing Abyss? Trick question. I have 2 Omegas. One of them you're mining Kernite. The other one you're doing Abyss. It is the way. Fantastic. So, what's up, Lynn? It's good to see you. New bro here. Been using your guides. Thanks for all the help. Jada House. Welcome to New Eden. It's good to see ya, everybody. We got a new bro in the house. Let's drop some 07s for the brand new EVE Online. Enjoyers, welcome in to EVE Online. Yeah, to you and also the rest of the newer people. 070. It's a salute. That's how we do it here. Welcome in to the new bros. The Capsuleers showing up. Don't listen to the Bitter Vets chat. EVE ain't dying. The last months we've been having multiple new people coming into stream, just doing it. It's been a great time. Dozens. We've had a lot of people showing up. It's good to see you. Consider this your warm welcome to New Eden. You're gonna have a great time. Enjoy playing the best MMO there is. The only one that rewards your time. Actually, you can play for years, take a break, which I recommend at like certain points. Come back and your stuff's still live. Your stuff's still good. So that's true. Crystal, you know the only MMO that's going to kill WoW itself with the Disneyification, as they call it, of the recent expansion. World of Warcraft. You know what the, and I've said this many times. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Sold on that. No more entries can be done. Sold. That's that.
We've talked about this a lot. A game that's known for being viscerally bloody and having war crafting. They're a big expansion. You know what the game where planet-wide battles and mining the planet's resources for all it's worth to make more weapons, to fight things. You know what the new title? You know what they're doing in the expansion? The Sims. Housing. You can have different colored tablecloths. What happened to my favorite game, chat? You know? What happened? Come on. Come on. They are not prepared, like the man said. So build a house that, like, if I want to go play Sims, I'll go play Sims. Now look, chat, when I play Valheim, my house is cozy. It's nice. But the house is a form and function of the crafting game. They made this, like, it is the expansion is like going to go to housing. So certain people happen. That is correct. The devs that are there are prioritizing these kind of things and not actually think, I do not Zillow in WoW. Incredible. Actually, that's pretty funny. Zillow and WoW. WoW retail is more like a mobile game than it is like the old stuff. I'm playing TBC Classic like myself, like after hours. And it's just, they just got it right. They just got it right. Like I'm playing a mage, a Blood Elf mage through the Blood Elf zone, and it's just so much fun. It's good. You feel good. You feel your character progressing, you're fighting stuff, you're learning about the class, you're testing abilities. It's really nice. Retail is like, you know, all this crap. Leveling is like, one of the things that they forgot in retail is that leveling is not secondary. Leveling is not secondary. It's actually the main game. Raiding has become primary in retail, and then people complain it's not fun. Gotta go bask and start again. I hear you, Rob. I've talked about, we'll do like, maybe we do like an evening stream where we all kind of play WoW together. Oh my God, they're actually... Zillow launches Zillow for World of Warcraft. No way, dude. What an incredible marketing ploy from Zillow. Oh my gosh, it's real. It's real. Zillow for Warcraft. I gotta tell you, this is an incredible marketing from Zillow's point. You bet somebody at Zillow was like,
hey, my son plays this game World of Warcraft. They're adding housing. It's one of the most big, like, video games ever. Let's do like a marketing thing.
This is pretty cool. I hate that this is such good marketing for something I don't like. It's very it's wild. It's wild. What is Zillow? It's a housing buying and selling thing. I'm excited to go to BlizzCon this year. Have fun. I actually hope you have fun. I don't want to give them more money for that. You know what I mean? You can go and have fun. Don't let me get you down. If you have fun with it, go ahead. I'm not. I'm going to FanFest. Going to FanFest, Chan. I can't tell you how yet. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Bum 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 bum. I can't hum words because I don't get demonetized, champ. The winner of the monitor and 10 hounds, one person, chat, gets all the goodies is Rob FM. Sonorous, get the goodies. Enjoy it. Yeah. Congrats. Congrats. Rob, I think I have your in-game name, but as always, when you win something, make sure you DM me your Eve in-game name. That way, if I have it, no action needs to be taken. All Gucci. Well done, my friend. Well done. Excellent stuff. So we've got some stuff coming up. Chat, I'm gonna go take a quick break and like hit the head. Give me like 2 minutes. We'll be right back with more Eve. If you're gonna bounce, make sure you follow the stream. We'll literally be right back in maybe 2 minutes. We'll be right back with more Eve Online in just a moment. We'll be right back. 2 minutes. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen. Boots and cats and boots and cats. Welcome back, chat. Quick, I told y'all. Quick. Okay, quick. Now, I got my food. I'm super hungry. I'm thinking. I cannot stop thinking about stealth bombers in the abyss. I really think that bombs could be good. They're just so made of paper. So maybe it's the Manticore. You know? Manticores are basically the same. Get out of here. Basically the same. They get bonuses to kinetic instead. That's the only difference. And it has 4 mids instead of the 3 lows. Rockets. I don't know if that's going to be enough to do T1s. I don't know if that's going to be enough damage. The problem is not the damage. If we put torpedoes on it, we do plenty of damage. We just can't survive, you know? We don't have the tank. I don't know if this will work. I don't know if this will work at all. Compact. Nope. We'll see it. Pure damage. If they die fast enough, they can't hit you. Well, that's what we did in the last run, and we got popped. Even this is still better than last time. You just don't have a lot of shield HP either. It's not meant for this. When you're using a ship, look like Reese's Pieces. This is quinoa and carrots and beef and salt. That's it. Well, there's a principle in Eve about, and you get this the more you play, about, like, we can't even do gammas with this. No, not even. Yeah, you can't even do gammas here. I mean, could we? Could we be that silly? There's a principle in Eve about a ship is good at what it's good at. And if you try to force it to do something else, it's just going to be subpar than literally anything else. You know? Like, if we try to do something like this, we're only getting 15 a second. You know? And you could argue that, like, you could put on shield power relays or something. Capacitor from its shields. Like, you could say, let's go into gammas, and we get 28 HP a second. You could say that. But this looks scuffed as heck. You know? Yeah. We haven't even put the torpedoes on. The damage, target painters are a no, because the damage is not the problem. The damage is not the problem. We have plenty of damage. Okay. Just Scourge. Scourge is kinetic. Yeah. Boop. Without DPS mods, we do that much. So, we try to incurse this? Not right now, because that's a gunship. We're doing missiles. That's fair, Louvre. That's fair. I notice we have no application mods. We're tankier than the Hound. It'd have to be something like this. It'd have to be something like this. Have to be able to hit stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it. You know? That's what I'm doing, yes. Lowest cost is effective. This is one of those that we could sit here and spend all day trying to make a Gamma Manticore work. But I'm telling you, for T1s, why do that? you know, when you're just gonna go into blitz T0s and laugh. So, because this ship exotic, maybe. Now I was gonna do electrical and just use kinetic ammo because we're going into T0s and it just doesn't matter. Exotic is kinetic resistance, scan, resolution. Here's what we'll do. Check this out. Here's the Hound fit. Okay. Hound was cool. Let's check the Manticore. Let's put the minimums on here. Okay. Let's do the double guidance. Let's do the same thing that we had before, right? This, boop, boop, boop. Okay. And then I don't think we need the EM in the Tech 1s. Instead, we're going to push for damage, right? We're going to go for the loading bay is rate of fire. Rate of fire. And now, for the mid slot, what we can do is have a web. Some of you are going to say, Loru,
Where's your target painter?
They get pretty close to us. You could argue a target painter, but I don't need a target painter. I need a web for the frigates. I need to be able to stop them from moving. And they get right on top of us anyway. And I don't care if the torpedoes have plus range. This one module makes all the frigates evaporate. P1 bomber. I want to see a bomb on a battleship. We can try to fit a bomb. We could try to fit a bomb instead of the guns. Well, because what guns do we have? We have these. So we can fit everything we just did, even with the web. With this, can we fit a bomb is the question. We cannot fit a bomb launcher if we have the guns. The guns were very helpful against the other ones, and it's all we can fit is just this. So no EM shield. I don't think we need it for T0s. Yeah, we have. Check it out. We have an application rig and a DPS rig because we have double application in the lows. Okay. We have 2 missile guidance in the lows. And let's use Dread Garista Scourge. Let's say we go into exotic, right? We can still... 4 minutes is a lifetime. We're cap stable without it. We can just leave this on, and we can always just turn off something. We can always turn off the afterburner if we need to heal up again. So, no, damage control is not a good idea. We don't need the tank. Gone, like, what I'm saying is, like, this ship is made of paper. The answer is not tank. If we're blitzing T0s, the answer is kill everything as fast as possible. So, let's see, for y'all's sake, we can use a bomb in the abyss. Let's see about this. Let's get 1 bomb, okay? And we're going to use Caldari Navy. Scourge is kinetic, good. Let's get like 2k of that in there. All right, we can't fit the other gun. Well, we actually can fit a gun. We can fit a prototype cannon here. And why not just take this? Sounds good to me. Was it depleted uranium? I think so. Yeah, this one had the highest drag. It's not artillery or anything, but it's still another. We might as well load it up. We're kind of pushing stuff right now. So check this out. We're gonna test a bomb in T0s. I don't like this. CT bagger, I like that. Until there's a weather effect that speeds the frigate on top of you. And then you're gonna wish you have the web. Need something big. Honey, chat, Mrs. Loru's here. What's up? One sec, chat. Everyone says, hi, Mrs. Loru. Hi, she's great. She's fantastic. She made my food. God bless her. So, any tips for new streamers? Make a YouTube. Don't stream. Literally don't stream. Make a YouTube video. Okay. Too many coffee grounds right there. Too many new streamers. Stream 6 days a week. And nothing else. That's the biggest mistake. ¿Hablas español? No. No. Pequeño español. Un pequeño. Mais português, because my wife is Brazilian. Mais português. Like bom dia. Chat, bom dia. So we're taking bombs into the T1s. I'm going to tell you right now. This is overkill. We're going to do it just to test. Just to see what's up. This fit is going to be very similar to the Hound fit. With double guns. Almost guaranteed. The web is going to be great. It's going to be able to go... The problems the Hound had with applying to the frigates, the Manticore is just not going to have. Straight up. And we have an EM hull. Maybe we don't do the loading bay accelerator because we're already doing 400 DPS and we throw in an EM thing instead. Just to be safe, why don't we do that? We don't need all of that plus damage. Let's close the EM hole. What do y'all think? So, nice Orion. Start with shorts, because we're going to have content creation guides sooner than you think, chat. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, but I couldn't put some out. We have a lot of people asking me these questions. Tim, change the keybinds much you want. We're MMO players. I have everything rebound. I don't use F1. I use Alt 1 through 7, Alt Q through T, Alt A through G, then Shift 1 through same, then Alt Shift, then Control through. I use like I'm an old school WoW player. That's how we used to do it. So let's test the bombs. I really think that this is going to be a strange time, and I don't know if the bomb is even going to be worth it. So let's do like T0. Kinetic. What the hell's the kinetic? Which one's the kinetic? Exotic. Exo test. We know this is going to work. We know it is. I don't think this will be able to do T1s, period, full stop. This will not be able to do T1s. Almost guaranteed. Seeing the last one with the Hound, just because we're changing ships doesn't mean all of a sudden they're not going to magically start doing less damage, you know, so... all right, let's get rid of this. Let's check out the Manticore. Let's see 2 of these. This is really... I'm having a good time. Theory crafting this stuff for y'all. Doing Stealth Bomber PvE. Delicious. Very fantastic. Let's do Manticore. Thanks for being here, y'all. Having a good time. Is this just PvP stuff? Yeah, we can... I never use this, so we can just get rid of that. We don't need a pod. We don't need a consumables, because we're going to have bombs anyway. So that web, I really believe, chat, is going to go well with us. So, I bought my dad a keyboard in Chinese. Oh, no. That's funny. What will you do now that you can't understand a word it's saying? Give me 4 bombs. Give me 4 of these. Boom, boom, boom. Looks good. Let's fit the ship. Fit it. Fit it. We're already in a burner clone. I do like how the Manticore looks, too. Very nice looking ship. Check this one out, chat. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Look at I love how the missiles are on top of the ship. Stealth bomber, some of the best looking ships in the game. And look where the gun is. Yo, that's fun. Where's the bomb launcher? I don't see it. I see gun below. Ah, there it is. Look, it's down. It's like on the... Oh, look, it's like a freaking torpedo. Look at that. It's underneath. That's pretty cool. Look at the bomb on the bottom. Yeah, it's a little freaking sphincter chilling. I tell you. That's funny. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. Let's get our stuff. That's very cool. I like that. So it retracts. Yo, that's pog. That's quite nice. If I put bombs in there, does that help it at all? It like comes back in and pulls the bomb out. That's funny. Very cool. Tranquil exotic. Is there any more ammo in here? I didn't see any. Okay. Give me this. The 1 bomb. Give me Dread Garista. Boom, boom. We've got a bunch of exotic stuff. Great. Great. So now we're actually going into an exotic abyss as well. This is going to help us a ton. We have a lot of... I never fly the Manticore, but I have so many Manticore skins. Do I own all of these? No, I don't own any of these. Rip me, I don't own a single one. The Aurora Universalis. This is a slept-on skin, chat. This is a very cheap skin. This is not one of those skins that like people really think about, but it is one of the best-looking skins, in my opinion. Check this out. Check this out. We got some gifties coming in. Thank you very much. Doc Holiday coming in, gifting 5 subs to the community. Well done, Doc. Thanks for the hype. 5 subaroonies showing up. Thank you, Doc. Really appreciate that. So you're the man. Love the content. God bless you, my friend. God bless you. So, I mean, look at this skin. This is hot. Look at this. It's a nice looking with like the matte black or the glossy black with like the blue on the side. We love this. Thanks for the gifties. I appreciate that, my friend. Thanks for that. All right. We got bombs. This bomb is going to be weird. We're going to try this out. I don't really know how it's going to go, but we're going to attempt it, okay? I don't need paste. We do not need implants. We're doing T0s, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to ensure this because we might die. T0s. T0s, okay? That's what we're trying to do here, chat, all right? Let's go back to our thing. Back to our spot. We do not need paste because we are not overheating. Not overheating. It's T0. Guys, if we need to overheat in T0s, we're doing something very, very wrong. Not gonna worry about it. So, you've got bombs, but do you got rhymes? I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. All right, so we've got these. I'm gonna put this one down here again. Put this one here, put this one here. Let's get the web up here. I like them to be... Something I like to do with all of my ships is I'd like the muscle memory to be there. So I like 1 through 4 to be like what I commonly use. I like my speed on every single character to be down here. I like my heals to be on every single character down here. That way, the muscle memory's there no matter what ship I'm on. It'll help you to not have to overthink things. Make sure you're on a clean clone this time. I have it on a clean clone because I died in the abyss. See? Nothing. This looks like it's not a clean clone, but it is. This implant never goes away. Okay. Not removed during podding or clone jumping. It's Big Golden Boy. That's a golden pod, baby. Yes, it is. It do be. It do be. You know, we have to show up. We have to do it. We got our bombs. We're gonna see how this works. I've seen the ISK value when you self-destruct. Yeah, when I self-destruct, it says that I'm self-destructing 26 billion ISK, which is of course not true. Obviously because it's not there. So the bomb launcher doing this much kinetic damage, we have to have it. Same, Orion. Yeah, we have to basically do this at the start of the room because anything else, it's just not going to work. If they're not, because they're going to come straight towards us, so we have to kind of like position it and then shoot right at the start of the room. Anything else is not going to work. We're going to see. We're going to see. I don't know if the bombs are worth it because the Hound did so well in T0s. This ship is going to do even better because of the added web. So we could just run the Hound's fit, but here, and I think we'd be just okay. So, can you cloak in the abyss? No, you don't need to. What would be the point? Because you have to kill them to advance anyway. So, if you're arguing, oh, can you cloak and then can you position yourself and then drop the bomb? I don't think so. The moment you enter the abyss, they start locking you up. So you might be able to enter it, but it's not a great idea to do so. So it's just not the best idea, in my opinion. So, all right, let's doing this. Love it, chat. Amazing. You get targeted immediately. Yes. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Let's do a Manticore with bombs. I'm excited to actually launch a bomb. We literally didn't get to do it last time because it was a perfect storm. In the Hound Abyss, we got the Tessera. Okay. Spark grip. So it punched through us because it did EM, which we're weak to. There was a speed cloud, so it got on top of us fast, and we just couldn't get away because we have an afterburner. And then that's that. Maybe we need to run a micro warp drive, but even then, T1s, all of a sudden the E-War shoots up. So, you know. This worked on a Hound. T0 on a Hound was great. T1s, we got popped immediately. So do not do T1s and bombers. It looks like T1s. It's just too much damage for the little made of paper ships to take. Cloak might be useful for getting to and from your filament location. Yeah, you can bring a cloak. You just got to unfit out of it, so you can make sure to put some stuff on after. So that's the way to do it, I think, because you bring cloak to get from A to B, and then you go from there. So targeting prevents cloak. Correct. So what's up, Goku? Yeah. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see ya. Great times today, chat. Wow. Guys, I'm loving coming back to normalcy with y'all. We were not able to do a lot of streams for the last couple weeks because of all the other stuff. This was really good stuff. So just wondering if there was enough time to cloak up and position the bomb. That's what I was thinking. I don't think so. Don't think so. Do not think that is going to be a thing. So you get insta-locked. Can't do it. Can't do it. Goku, brother's doing great. Well, he's doing good. He broke his ankle, chat. So a couple weeks ago we went over to help him because he has 4 kids under 4. It's been real tough for him and the wife. We went over and like helped him with bedtime and put the kids to bed. He's on bed rest, laying down. He can't move. With 4 kids under 4, that's real tough. So keep praying for him. So definitely can. What is the Abyssal Purple Filament? Lets you bring in 2 T1 cruisers. You can never ever bring in 2 cruisers. You can only bring in 1 cruiser. How the Abyss works is you can bring in 1 cruiser, 2 destroyers, or 3 frigates. Now you can bring in 2 frigates or 1 frigate. You can also bring in one destroyer. You can only bring in one cruiser. You can only do that. So basically, yes, happy marriage. I tell you. And we love those. We love those kids. I love being Uncle Loru. Yes, I do. Knucklehead, it's great to see you. First time chatter. Welcome. So I think it's called expired. Oh no, those are different. Those are expired filaments from an event from back in the day, and you can't do those anymore. Correct. So T3 cruisers cannot go into the Abyss. T3 destroyers can. Time to go back to the chiropractor chat. T3 destroyers can go into the Abyss. T3 cruisers cannot. They are too good. All right, y'all. Let's see if this works. We know this works. We're gonna try to get our bombs positioned. That's the goal here. So you got it. Yeah, you got it. So we got some cormorants doing some things. Manticore Abyss, huh? I think we're gonna definitely do this. Solo T3 destroyer. Dude, the Jackdaw is so much fun. I'm telling y'all right now. It's great. Yes. Origin of my name. When I was 12, I was playing Guild Wars 1, and this was one of the names I think the random number generator hit. I think. It might have also been something that I thought up myself. I was like 11 or 12, playing Guild Wars 1 and World of Warcraft and StarCraft, and I just, and Command & Conquer, and this was the name that I picked. So, and here we are. Lucid Aegis coming in. Let's see about it. Now watch, chat. Let's see where he goes to. See where he goes to. We're going to drop this. And is he going straight for me? He's going a little bit to the side. So let's go. Let's kind of position it this way. Yeah, I'm trying to look to see where it goes. And it's like, yeah, let's like, he's going that way. Let's kind of see. Oh my God, that's a big radius. Launch the bomb. What do you mean I can't launch it here? Chat, we can't use bombs in the Abyss. It won't let me do it. Question answered, ladies and gentlemen. No bomb runs for us. Doesn't work. Doesn't happen. No, sir. No bomb runs for us. These rocks are going to get us killed. Cannot use bombs in the Abyss. After all that, ladies and gentlemen. That's, chat, that is how it goes sometimes. You got to know when to hold them. When to fold them. You got to know, champ. Now, we are taking in the teeth from this Lucid Aegis, but I want to get this. I think we're just going to commit to not using the guns right now and just looting some stuff up. And now we're going to keep this Lucid Aegis at range. We're going to get nice and close to him, afterburner off. We're going to keep him at range. Can you believe, champ? And we're going to web him and then hit him with the guns. Afterburner on. He's going to drop immediately. Watch. Afterburner on. Keep him at range. He's going to start getting away from me. Boom. Boom. The guns are hitting him. The webs are hitting him. Everything's hitting the Lucid Aegis. No guns, chat. No guns. No bombs. Can't do it. I must have missed the message with the hound that you can't use it in the abyss, because I clicked it and I thought I died before it procced, but it wasn't that I died. It was that we just can't use it. So why can't I reload you guys? So also, am I not cap stable? I'm not cap stable because we are not in the abyss. That is correct. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for our capacitor to kind of come back a little bit. So cap, yes sir. Gotta wait. They got careful on that cap, champ. Now, there's no newts in T0, so I'm not worried about it. Let's wait a little bit for that to come back, and then we're just going to jump. So, oh, I will, Crenshaw. Yeah, I'll put it in the description for you. So, bombs do almost no damage to small ships. They have an explosion radius like missiles. It is huge. Even battleships only take more damage from bombs. Yeah, there it is. So, all right, we got some drones. We got some double embery needles. Double embery needles. Let's go right for this. Let's turn this off. And these guys are still... What are the torpedoes doing right now? I still love the range on these guys. 89 kilometers on the range. The hell are you taking damage from? Is there a medium range automata suppressor? There is. Where is it? It's down there? What the heck, bro? I'm going towards this thing. And I'm going to turn my heels on. What the heck? So yeah, start webbing these nerds, and then we're just going to take them out completely. The moment... Watch this. He's not webbed. Ready? Ready? Webbed. Watch him start dying. Ready? Kablooey to that. And boom. Application increases almost immediately once we're on this. So we're not going to overheal with the Manticore. Application increases almost immediately because the web, he puts him at half range. See how fast that was comparatively to the hound in the last one. See how fast that was. So oh nice, Tim. Ava deals great. Ava is great. We interviewed Ava, fantastic pilot. Let's do this, champ. We're not. I'm gonna rethink this because now that we don't have a bomb, we can absolutely undo the literal rest of it. So, can you reload, please? Why can't this reload? Do I have the wrong missiles in the rest of my cargo? Chat, I have the wrong missiles in the rest of my cargo. Caldari Navy Scourge. Dread Garista Scourge. I bought the expensive faction ammo. Sometimes you buy the wrong ammo, champ. Sometimes you buy Dread Garista ammo and spend way too much money when you should have spent it on the other stuff. So, you know. What do we got? We got a striking Damovic. We're going to get nice and close to this guy, starting this immediately. Hungover much? Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit there. We're gonna keep this guy at range, and we're going to immediately start webbing him the moment he gets within range. There it is. Boom, boom, done. Webs away. Webs away, and we're gonna turn off this thing. Is one torpedo is enough to take this out. Keeping him at range is gonna do it just to make sure we're nice and close for all of the webbings. The web takes him down to 600. My God, look at the application. It's so much better than last time. Incredible. And we still don't need stuff. Orange Cloud bad. True. Orange Cloud makes you take more damage. Gotta slow down sometimes. Just a wee bit. It's spelled like this. Wee bit. Just a wee bit. I know my shields are taking damage, Shan. The Damovic does spool up on your boy. We're still not applying super well to this man's, but we're applying better than the Hound. We're applying way better than the Hound was. This is just a moving fast guy. So against the Hound, this was a 2.5 minute room because he just sits there and chills. So, and we're good on our capacity. We have 4 minutes, you know, and look, he's about to go, so we can stop keeping him at range. We can start going towards the bioadaptive cache. He is self-healing. See that? He's literally healing himself up. So, and that's that. That was a 6-minute Abyss run, partially because we're dicking around with the bomb at the start of things. I can't reload these because I have the wrong ammo, so we'll go get that a little bit later. So, on the H, because that's how it's spelled, Mafukin. It's a wee bit. Don't you know? So, application is better than more raw damage. Yes, we have seen that. It is definitely what it is and how it is. Chat, well, this is good. Let's transition to something else. Also correct, Mafukin. Also correct. Cool whip. Yes. Cool whip. I was doing T0 Abyss in a Catalyst. I was clearing it easily. I tried T1 twice. Couldn't kill the mobs. There are many such cases. Many such cases. They got to half health, then stop taking damage. Why? So it depends on the mob, depends on the room, depends on what's going on. Typically, it means that they're healing. They're out healing your DPS. T0s, we say, are the introductory DPS because you can keep doing them and really not have a problem for a long time. You can try the Destroyer too. Destroyer's great. I love the Corax. It's one of my favorite Abyss ships for the start. Correct, Nightmare. Correct. The Abyss. If you are using a tracking computer, you are wasting time with the Abyss because a tracking computer does not help your application as much as a web does. The web slows down all of their stuff, making it much, much easier to do. Let's take out the Dread Garista ammo. For some reason, I had that in there. Get rid of this. We'll put this here. No bombs. Okay, let's start with our Hound. Start with our Hound right here. Open up a Hound. Boop. Then we go back to the Manticore. Open this up. We take out the bombs. We take out the Dread Garista ammo. Why can't I use bombs in the Abyss, huh? Makes me sad. I mean, I'm sure because it's too good. Right? Can we be honest? It's too good. That's probably why. So we've got these artilleries that I think fit like a glove onto the Manticore. Incredible. So we have the Republic fleet depleted uranium. Good. And we've got Caldari Navy torpedoes looking real nice. Tranquil Abyss. So here is our new T0 Exo test. Now, it's not cap stable, but who cares? And I do think we need the warhead thing there. EM just to close the EM hole, and the web. I'm not blinging this web. I refuse. Could we do a Tech 2 web though? It's just very quickly. Still 10. Less velocity on the target. Is this Omega? It is not Omega. Let's use a Tech 2 web because we can fit it. No, actually, we go from 2.5 minutes. If we use this one, the Enduring one, it's at 4 minutes. It's a capacitor question. You want the Enduring one because it's way better on your capacitor. So there it is. That's the answer. Now, can we Tech 2 the battery? No, we can't. The power grid's too high. I can already tell you. Yep. We're not trying to use an implant for T0s, chat. No, and we can't even fit an implant there. So I got you. Yes. I think that if you web, you should do full damage. It will speed up much more in battleship rooms. I'm not worried about the damage in T1s. I'm worried about surviving. That strike grip, whatever, Tessera, sped towards me, locked me down, and I was unable to do anything other than die. Even with my overheated afterburner, we just couldn't do it. And yes, you web the other guy, and then he might not catch you, but then you're out of range of the web, and then he catches back up to you. So I can attempt to do T1s, but I really think that this is a T0 Blitz ship. I think that's what it is. I want your small Thucker batteries a lot, and I don't really want to get that much more expensive. We don't need to bling it out. When I make my fits, I'm not trying to bling it out the most. I'm trying to make the most effective ship for the cost. Y'all can bling whatever you would like. We got people that don't fly ships unless they're full green. Fine, sure. I fly ships that are effective for the people to be able to do stuff with. So, okay. So this is our new T0 Exo test. We'll fit this up a little bit later. No bombs. We got our guns back. The web will be great. Great. And we're not doing near as much DPS as the Hound because we've sacrificed it for application. Be able to hit the bigger stuff. So cost effect is greater than bling. It is. It is. So this ship should clear stuff faster than the Hound. The Hound being a more brain dead fit. Tired from last night, chat. So if you did ACs, you get power grid back. Nah, this is fine. 32 million ISK for something like this. At some point, you just have to go, that's good enough. And then you can go test it. What was your speed when you tried to launch the bomb? They have a minimum launch velocity. 800, something like that. So I have to have a minimum launch velocity? Like me? That's interesting. Let's check the bottom of the ship to see if it pops up. Let's see. Let's see it. No, it's just always there. Crazy. I love that. It's just, oh yeah, it went back under. Nice. It like retracts. Really cool. Good value factions, Cram. Oh yeah, for sure. T0 is possible in a Corvette. I don't think Corvettes can enter. It has to be frigates. So sorry, other guy. I'm still tired from last night. So can't enter. Corvettes cannot go into Abyss because they are new bro ships. So you've tried? Yeah, exactly. Well, it says like cruiser, destroyer, frigate. So right, it's cold today. I'm going to press jump and then I'm going to go get socks and a hoodie because it is actually cold today. So I'm going to press jump and then give me a sec. And we're going to do some more Eve in just a moment. Told you. Told you. Just a quick little hoodie action, and then we will get to it. Share stream, pog. Love chair streams. I'm a hoodie guy, chat. Yeah. I enjoy a good hoodie, even if it makes me look a little fatter. I already have a wife. It's fine. It's all gravy, isn't it, champ? It's all gravy. Let's put some socks on here because it's cold today. Are they grippy socks? No, I got like Argyle socks. You know, like I have like these are all the socks I own are just nothing but these. I just put these on and just a little bit. So, think it's your bedtime. See you soon, other guy. You have a great night. Cher, what's the secret? What's the secret, Cher? Tell us about it. You know. Crosslink compact control systems are very expensive compared to T2s because they are alpha-friendly missile things. They're actually one of the most expensive modules when you fit alpha missile ships because alphas can't skill into T2s easy or fit them. You know, when you start theory crafting as many ships as I have, you start seeing patterns and things. So wearing trig socks always. Triangles all day, baby. Okay, we're back in Jitta. This fit we did was a mistake. And it did not, the lack of bombs didn't work out. We have found our Manticore, and I do think this is going to be a lot better than the Hound. Was very intrigued at how well the Hound worked. The fact that it's cap stable, you can probably take the Manticore into the Electrical Abyss too. But I want to test out EXO again with a better fit and see how it feels. And then we'll take this into Electrical where it is cap stable, have every single thing on, and just have a great time with it. So, what's up, Mama? Mamo, it's good to see you. Put a hoodie on before wearing shorts. Sounds like me. That's me, baby. That's me. Got my Spirit Box hoodie. We are big chillin'. Got this when I saw them. God, that was a great concert. They started with Fata Morgana. Fata, whatever the heck it is. What a great freaking song. Let me check my notes, chat, about what we're doing the rest of the day. We got a couple other segments we got to do. Have a good time with it. Hound Abyss complete. Complete. Ooh. Everybody say, hi, YouTube. Everybody say, hi, YouTube. Another month has gone by. Another month of fantastic PvP, new metas, different stuff, and it's time to crown which one of you are Eve's most dangerous. So if you want the best Eve guides, you came to the right place. Ladies and gentlemen, Loru here, digital advertiser, content creator, and Eve enjoyer for the better part of 10 years now. And what we're going to do is show you who's got the best, most powerful PvP fits. Bronze, silver, and gold. These are scored on Zkill by solo points in the last 90 days. That's how we've done these filters. And the first one, your bronze medal, is a brand new name. And in fact, I think maybe every single name on this is new. It's Tatsuga. Coming in, getting some kills. Let's look what Tartuga's been up to recently. He's in low sec, doing solo kills as early as, is that today's Ease? That is today. It is Feb 20, and he's in a Condor. Okay. He's in a Tech 1 frigate. He's killing a fire sail that's got a bad fit in it with no rigs. No wonder you're killing him. Bad fit. Can't really do it. Let's check the next one out. He's in a Condor again, killing an Incursus with a Condor. What is this fit? I think I have it saved. I'm going to go look. Kestrel with the Condor. He out DPS'd Light Missile God. What an interesting thing. T1 frigates in faction warfare, no doubt, for Tortuga. I do have the fit. Okay, let me show it to you. Here is the Condor fit. Here it is, and we got to take this. Oh, he's Abyssal rolled some stuff. This is interesting fit. Let's see if we can do it. Let's go to the EFT, copy this puppy, and let's see what we can learn from Tortuga's Condor and how to fly it right now. All right. First of all, we got an Abyssal rolled Warp Disruptor and an Abyssal rolled Micro Warp Drive. We now know the secret to his success. Okay. And a single firework launcher just to like laugh at them. Okay. He does missile damage, 64 DPS, not a lot, with polycarbon engine housings. So that with the afterburner on, with the micro warp drive on, he's sub 3 align time. The double tracking disruptors mean that he's orbiting them, going extremely fast while locking them down from extremely far. And let's look at this. If we have an Abyssal micro warp drive, it's 5 MN. Even if I don't Abyssal roll something. Let's see if I can find this. 5 MN, 5 MN. Thank you. Let's do a Tech 2 one just to say it's a micro warp drive. Sure. A Tech 2 micro warp drive goes 4,600. This is a Tech 1 ship that is going to be going closer to 6K with the Abyssals. And then he says,
hey, you're not allowed to lock me. I'm too far from you.
This is incredible. And if you Abyssal rolls the Warp Disruptor, man, it's just going to be able to do all the things. The Crow is a T1 frigate. That's why I was so surprised to see it here. Kinetic, we haven't seen one of these in a long time. Kinetic missiles, propulsion jamming. You can scram for cheaper. That's pretty great. This is a great fit. Solid, and it's only, I mean, the Abyssals make this like maybe 100 million-esque, but the rest of the body is like only 12 million-esque. He was killing faction frigates with this. Say that 5 times fast. Killing faction frigates, killing faction frigates. He's killing hookbills. He's killing all algos. He's getting it. Condor. This is a dangerous, effective ship, and good job. Your bronze medal, Tortuga. Coming in, bronze medal chat. Let's give an 07 to Tortuga, this month's most dangerous bronze medal winner. Let's get some 07s for our friend here. Excellent stuff, Tortuga. I'm impressed. I think you might be the first one that has gotten such a variety of kills in such a cheap, quote, cheap ship from a T1 frigate. Well done, Tortuga. The silver medal of Eve's most dangerous. Let's see what we can learn is Debug. I believe we've seen Debug before, if I'm thinking about it. So let's look at what Debug has been up to solo. He's in Turner and Amamake, killing stuff with a Vedmak, with a Zorias. We have a Vedmak with a, look at this fit. Oh. The Sigil is a shield ship, is it not? Is the Sigil a shield ship? You could armor take it. Okay. Not necessarily. Better, it's armor tank? Okay. I was going to say, oh my God. Still chat. Tell me what the rig is. It's got a micro warp drive with a Higgs anchor. It's like getting a pistol and loading it with a banana and calling it ammo. You can shoot the gun, but what's going to come out is slime. It's not a good idea. And it's a rolling ship. Okay. He's rolling a wormhole with it, not for hauling. Then everything about this fit is fine, and I'm wrong. Chat, that's why we do this live. By the way, so this is a rolling ship, huge mass. Okay, so still got killed by a Vedmak. So, hey, end CBA. I apologize. I was not aware of your game. I was wrong, chat. It's fine. I thought it was a bad fit. We were seeing another bad hauler fit, but I was wrong. I'm willing to admit that I'm wrong. We've done this a couple times. Huge mass, huge, extra thick.
Thick.
With multiple C's. Should have bulkheads, though. Yes. Sigil, you got him with the Vedmak. Vedmak Zorias, look at this. A carries coming in. Stabber also. Vedmak with the drones coming in on the Stabber. This guy probably got away, but the Vedmak was able to kill him off. Can you believe that the Vedmak is a commonly seen ship in Eve's Most Dangerous. Let's see what y'all can do. It's a 2-point-something billion-isk ship. Let's see what the Vedmak is and what we can learn from Debug's Vedmak. Abyssal Rolling seems to be the name of the game. First of all, this is an expensive module. The Zoria's Entropic is an officer module. It is literally 400 million-isk for just the high slot gun. It is the most damage you're going to do. So it makes sense. If you're going to fly these ships, you are going to be using some bling. That makes sense. He's Abyssal Roll, the Armor Ripper. Let's look here. Armor Ripper and both of the Entropic Disintegrators. This makes a lot of sense. When you look at the Entropic Disintegrators, we've talked about this quite a bit. They get expensive real fast. So Abyssal Rolling them can let you kind of cheese some better stats without having to break the bank and going to get the green Entropics. But if he has the money for Zoria's, he's probably buying the green Entropics anyway. So blue multi-spectrums. This is a standard Vedmak low slot fit. I want you to see this. If you're running PvP Vedmak, this is how to do your lows. Okay. 2 DPS or reactive to be able to, like, instead of damage control, you could argue damage control, but I like reactive more. Double energized, single armor repper. You could also go for 2 armor reps, but if he's in you don't get bonuses to localized heals, you get bonuses to remote heals. So if you're in a fleet, only 1 armor repper is enough. But if you're like alone, consider 2. But even then, this is fine. Mids, we got a battleship tier rolled, Abyssal rolled. This is a quick boy. He's going like 2K plus in a cruiser coming at you. Dude is a railgun coming to burn you alive with this Zoria's thing. I'm very impressed. Excellent job. Abyssal Warp Disruptor snags you from far. Abyssal Scram, lock you down no matter who you are. Capacitor Booster to make sure that you can keep getting cap up. Keep getting your good old-fashioned cap. Boop. He's got these in here, so I don't have any of the other modules on. But then the highs, we have double Abyssal Rolled medium newts. So he's newting out people for more, and a single small blue energy newt, because this goes out to 14. It goes out a little bit more. So this is really good. I've seen disruptors too on the Vedmak. That actually does very, very good. So no, all good, all good. I like the reactive one solo. That's entirely fair. Orion, entirely fair. Because it's all up to you, right? It's you have to put everything into there. So look at the rigs. Double medium ancillary routers. You want to know why he's running this? Okay. When you're running a tier up, you typically have to make up for it in the rigs or in the lows. This fit with the abyssals. These are going to be very necessary with all the abyssal rolling that he's got coming in. So, and a single polycarbon engine housing. I love these because polycarbons affect your on-grid speed and your align time. Low friction nozzle joints affect just your align time. Okay, they affect just your align time. And then engine things, thermal shielding. Is that it? No, let's do how's the speed one? Let's go to rigs. I want to show you all this because it's important. Editor, you can keep his part in. Okay, I think I found it. Yes. Auxiliary thrusters. Auxiliary thrusters impact just your on-grid speed. Why I like the polycarbon is because it does less stats than both of those that I just showed you, but it gives you both. The other stats just give you one. So this one gives you both. That's why it's a really good one. So guys, this is an expensive ship, but my goodness, does he get a ton of kills with this? So consider flying the Vedmak if you want to get some good. I mean, look at this. Look at this. He's just a hunter, undocking for violence. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get some 07s for Debug, our silver medal on Eve's Most Dangerous. Excellent job, Debug. Let's get some 07s for the silver medal. Well done, everybody. Excellent job. This is really cool to see all the different fits that people are using. Excellent stuff. Let's keep on looking to see who's next. Our gold medal. Something special. Our gold medal this time is Orangutan Island. Let's see what our man Orangutan's doing. He's in nullsec. A lot of diversity in where they are this time. He's in it, killing goons as one does. And he is just, look at all these. Every day, he's just signing on, taking stuff out. What is he killing stuff with? Cenotaph. Dude is a DPS ghost with this absolute lord of a cenotaph. It's a 5
billion-isk fit.
It's going to be more than that because I see some abyssal rolled modules. Let's see. Looks like abyssal rolling is the name of the game, chat. This time, if you want to do this, let's do this right here. Excellent. Okay. And click on this guy. Boom, boom. Simulate. Excellent stuff. So let's check this out. We've got quad abyssal rolled stuff. Abyssal shield booster. Battleship tier afterburner, which is already amazing. Scram and web. Abyssal web. So we can lock stuff down from further away. Keep them there. Get to them fast if he needs to. And of course, heal up his stuff. Covert Ops Cloak. This thing creeps up to you and takes you the heck out of dodge. And look, this is a common thing with Cenitaphs. After they got nerfed, they used to have 3 lows. Now they have 2. Damage control plus nano is going to make your align time be very effective. And look, he can, with the polycarbon engine housing, you can really align out and get out of dodge quick with whatever you need to do. He does have some EM shield reinforcements and an ancillary current router to fit the bigger modules. That's fine. The single micro jump drive, you can only ever fit 1. That's really amazing. You can blip and get away from things or use it to initiate on things. Costs the same as 2 dreads. Yes, it does. But we do have faction missiles to be able to fit here. We have Tech 2 guns and, of course, the breacher pod to get stuff done. The skirmish command burst is definitely going to be used to get and close the gap. Rapid deployment, you're going to be using this to go faster on your afterburner. And then our drones are all gone, but assume he has like heavy drones, or sorry, medium drones, because you can only fit 50 bandwidth. I mean, guys, this is going to do a ton of DPS. Without any other modules, we're looking at 1,000 DPS. And remember, the breacher pods ignore armor and shields. It goes right to hull. It's really awesome. Or it ignores resistances. It does not go right to hull. The going right to hull is the black hole inside of Zarzak. So it's really cool. I think it's the first time we've seen a Cenitaph, or at least most recently we've seen a Cenitaph. It's an incredible ship, really good fit. Definitely use it to creep up on people, lock them down, and go get stuff. And if they get far away, man, you can blip towards them. You can use your afterburner to int on them and take them out. Look what Orangutan Island is doing. All these ONIs, all these VNIs, just so much stuff. So battleships, Typhoons. Look at Typhoon still taking them out. If you're out in nullsec and PvEing, look out for Orangutan Island this month's gold medal. Ciao, let's get a gold medal for Eve's most dangerous in February of 2026 is Orangutan Island. Good job. 07s for this gold medal coming in. Really excellent stuff. Great job. So either way, he had a bunch of bonds. Still fantastic. A very expensive ship. Chan, if you want more PvP like this fits, if you want to use this playlist, Eve's most dangerous, to be able to know what ships to fly, where the meta's going, what ships you can use as a, let's say, goal. If you can fly one of these ships, you can say, I want to fly that. You can use this as a base to go after. So that's Eve's most dangerous chat. We'll see you next month. Everybody enjoy it, and we'll sub right here for the best Eve guides. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks very, very much. We did it, chat. We did it. That's the show. Eve's most dangerous. Excellent stuff. Int means intentionally feeding. Int means initiating, unless the terminology has changed since I played Thou 6.
Twitch primed. Out of your mind. Excellent stuff.
Chat, last night was a great night. I'm going to end stream here. It's a shorter stream than normal. Time for me to take a nap. Last stream was very, very great, and I need to go take a nap. So follow the stream. Tell you what. Let's do a giveaway since we're ending stream so soon. How many of you want some goodies? Chat, type 1 if you would like to win some fun things. Chat, type 1 if you would like to win some things. Boop. Would you like to win some things at the end of our stream? Type 1 if you want to win some goodies. We got 500 people plus on Twitch, another 100 plus on YouTube. What do you want to win, chat? So we give some Goru shuttles away. Let's give some e-partner skins. We have so many of them. I just never get to giving them away. The brand new one is the Imicus Navy, but the VNI. Here, there it is. Let's get the VNI. Let's do a giveaway for y'all. Some tie-dye for when you're in tie-dye. Let's give us away, chat. If you want to win Vexor Navy issues valued at hundreds of millions of ISK, here's what you have to do. First, you got to follow me on Twitch or sub on YouTube. Follow the stream. You'll miss out on hundreds of millions of ISK if you're not following. Then, be in my Discord. Do those 2 things. Follow the stream. Be in Discord. Listen, I know a lot of you are here for drops. Don't miss out on generational Eve wealth because you decided you didn't want to press a button. Okay? Don't miss out. Come on down. Let's get it going, chat. Currently sat in Nimicus. I do like it as a ship. It's a great ship. One of the best. One of the best. So, Chad, thanks again for today. Really appreciate stuff. We have a video that came out today about the Bifrost doing the Abyss. Definitely go check that out after. We have a great time making it. Y'all seem to be enjoying it so far. Pretty standard on the views so far at this stage. You know. All right. Excellent. Good looking stuff. Let's keep it going. All right. One. There it is. There it is. Just watch Loru's PI series and you won't need giveaways. You're right. You're right. I'm going to end stream a little bit shorter this time, chat, because I'm going to go take a nap after this because it was a late night last night. We're just going to go get it done. So here we go, chat. It's time for the giveaway. You've last call. You followed on Twitch or subbed on YouTube. Then you're in my Discord. The last thing you have to do is type the word we say into chat. And the word is have a great weekend, everybody. Type have a great weekend. One time, case sensitive. Type have a great weekend. One time, case sensitive. Thanks for the follows coming in, y'all. You're brand new to the stream. Name's Loru, and I bring the energy to the Eve category. And I'm a little tired today because of last night's night stream, but it was fantastic. Oh, you guys got ads? Well, we'll have to see about that. So type have a great weekend, chat. Hope you have a great weekend. It's our last stream of the week. We're working on upping the amount of days we stream every single week. I'm slowly but surely getting to that point, hiring more team, getting more stuff in. I'm still building out a couple of those job postings. You'll see them if you would like. We'll have a great time with it. We'll have a great time with that. Novice, I see you in Twitch. You gotta be in Discord, my friend. Gotta be in Discord. Doesn't work other ways. Mr. Burt, you're right. You're right. Typing 1 is correct. I'll let enough people enter in, and then we'll have a good time with it. All right, all right. Okay, sounds good. Okay, excellent. Good stuff, chat. Hundreds, millions ask. Maybe do your lore after dark on a Friday evening after last stream so you can rest on Saturday. I think that's a good idea, but my wife and I like to hang out on Fridays. So, gonna prioritize the wife, obviously. I know you're not saying don't do that, but we're gonna prioritize the wife. And have a good time. We like to just hang out after a long week and just do it. So VNI skins, 3 of them. 3 of them. Where you post the job listings. I'll post them to Discord and all the other stuff, you know, all the normal things. So going right in is end unlucky Spyro. It's all good. You still got that stream streak and you'll be able to have a great time still. I'm so glad we fixed our hair light, chat. Oh my goodness. You know, it looks so much better now we got our hair light coming in. God, I love this hoodie. This is a Spirit Box hoodie, chat, and it's just so heavy. You can't really tell, but it's one of the heaviest hoodies I own. I'm so warm in this thing. Man, hugs you. It's great. Happy wife, happy life is correct. Moon Dawn, it's good to see a 10 stream streak. Nice. You should take her to do something silly called bowling. We've gone bowling. She kicked my ass. First time I was cursed in a long time. He's pretty decent at bowling. I'm like, okay, I'll get like a strike here and there. I'm pretty bad at bowling. Come on. I'm not good at bowling by any means, but she beat me. I knew that I had to marry her. Only quality women beat me in bowling. That's when I married her. So bowling is fun but expensive. There it is, chat. Here we go. Once we type sold, this giveaway is done. Going once, going twice. Last call, ladies and gentlemen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Boom, baby. That's it. 3 winners. 3 winners. 3 VNI Eve skins. Who's going to get the goodies? Who's going to get the goodies? Okay. That does not do anything. Quimzatan. Does not do anything. Does not do anything. Gotta be in Discord. Gotta listen to what I say. All right. Alrighty. I hope you have a great weekend. Really great turnout this week. Had a fantastic time hanging out with y'all, doing the good stuff. Yo, a brand new person won the skins. Incredible. Bot was on it today. Bot already finished. The 3 winners are, here it is, chat. We've got King, Balut de Montagne, and Nat to winning. Excellent job to the winners. 07 to you. 07 to you. Enjoy it. Now, if you won anything, make sure you DM me your Eve in-game name. I'm working to fulfill all giveaways, even the subathon ones, by the end of this weekend. It's one of my goals. If you won, DM me your Eve in-game name. I will be getting you stuff. We are behind from the subathon because it was hundreds of giveaways. We literally gave away over 1 trillion ISK in a single day. So I just got to keep up. And I spooled up another character and trained Contract 4. That's what we had to do. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to raid out the category. Let me get my +5 clone because I like to keep the training up. That's how I've gotten all of my stuff. So I never got a contract. You'll have to wait, Trinix. You'll have to wait because I'm going through stuff. So if you haven't gotten a DM from me yet, you just got to keep holding. I promise you, I'll get to you. We have a list that we're going through. Not a problem. Okay. I promise you, we'll get it going. We'll get it going. Curse, my need for sleep. I know, right? We need it. Yo, 500 people. Let's see. We're at the top of the category again, Chad. Thanks for that. Just keep being at the tippity top, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do our best here. Let's see who we can raid up. We can raid Marquis. Let's return the favor. Shall we, chat? Let's return the favor. Let's raid some crash naps. What? He naps, the master of the universe. Ladies and gentlemen, let's raid Crash Naps, one of the most entertaining streams on the internet. He dresses up, he kills it. I have the power! Everybody, let's go there. And when you get there, type Loru raid. Yeah. Type Loru raid. Yeah. When you get there, chat. We'll see you next week. Have a great time. I'm going to go take a nap. Have a great time, chat. We'll see you next time. Type Loru raid. Yeah. Type Loru raid. Yeah.